Hello everyone, welcome to What If Deku Joined David and Lucy in Cyberpunk. Edgerunners movie. Before we start, please go support Cesar Mendoza 290,316 for writing that awesome fanfic. This is the translated version I made. There will be some mistaken characters' gender, but of course Deku is a male. Chapter 1. Let You Down. Narrator. We see a group of police officers talking calmly, but a man with a gun arrives. Police. Hey, who are you? Confused? You better talk or you'll be arrested as a suspect. He was going to get out but. What? By faggot shooting the policeman. Police. It's James Norris. Police. Attack that bastard. So the police started shooting at the man, but the man smiles. James. Pathetic, activating his prototype from his back. Police. Wait, what the buck? At that, James began to run at the speed of light as he activated his prototype and shot them one by one with a super strong shotgun that blew the heads off almost all of them and stopped. James. How useless, deactivating his prototype while the bodies of the police fall to the ground and that a helicopter begins to shoot him from the air. James. They're just a bunch of girls starting to shoot. Soldier. We must stop him. Soldier 2. Keep shooting started to fire his minigun. At that, James activates his prototype again, destroying the helicopter and destroying everything in his path. In another place. AI taking off some glasses. Again. Ahahahaha. Saw the snout. Doc, it was disturbing. Doc. Don't buck with me, Izuku, you are so gay that you let David see the entire neurodance. Izuku. Shit, David, I don't know how the buck you like to see these hicks. Are you okay? Annoying idiot, throwing his glasses on the table. David. Yes, whatever you say, annoying idiot. Doc. Hey, do you want more neurodances? Izuku. No thanks, maybe they can be true with fear. Doc. Don't be an idiot, Izuku, nothing happens, they are just moments revived and other people, don't worry, it's just an illusion. David. But there could be neurodances. Doc. I don't know, but maybe yes, since there are many idiots who usually have that shit, but they are easy to get and more than one idiot is dictated to this shit. Izuku. You're right, but hear a noise, there's shit, the washing machine running like that. David. You didn't fix it right. Izuku. Yes, I fixed it. What happens is that you fell asleep instead of helping me with this, also the same day you went with Doc for more neurodances. Doc. You should have gone, Izuku. Avian neurodances where there were all the buttocks and delicious. Izuku. Shut up, Doc. Goodbye, opening his eyes, taking out a hologram and hanging up. David. Great, we don't have clothes for school for tomorrow, boring, anyway good night, falling asleep. Izuku. TSK, annoying idiot, going to the kitchen, seeing that his mother's dinner got cold and heats it up again and sits at the table waiting for his mother. Hours later. Izuku. Sleeping at the dining room table but feels arms that carry him and take him to the couch and Izuku wakes up a little. Izuku. Mom's sleepy. Gloria. Calm down my baby, you sleep peacefully, I'm here, she said, smiling, sitting next to Izuku, putting him on her lap. Izuku. You finally arrive, he said, smiling sleepily. Gloria. You were waiting for me, right? Izuku. Yes. Gloria. I've told you 1,000 times not to wait for me. Izuku. Sorry, it's just that I'm worried that you won't come. Gloria. Your concern is so much that you go out to look for me and wait for me outside the house, she said, smiling, stroking Izuku's hair, which was dark brown like David's and had the same cut as David. Izuku. Sorry, I can't help it, yawning, I'm glad you're coming home. Gloria. Sleep my beautiful baby, tomorrow there will be school, she said, smiling. Right now I'll eat the dinner you made, she said, smiling. Izuku. Okay mom, falling asleep, I love you mom, she said, smiling, asleep. Gloria. I love you too my beautiful baby, stroking Izuku's hair. The next day. Izuku. There's shit, it's going to be late, scared, get up you bucking asshole, we have to go to school, scared, pulling David's foot. David. I'm coming, I'm getting up, and with what uniform can we put on if it's wet, bucking idiot. Izuku. Look who's talking, the one who spent his time playing Fortnite and Fall Guys all day and I had to do your shitty homework, annoying. David. Thanks bro, I love you so much. Izuku. Buck you dog. Gloria. Waking up, good morning children, said, smiling. Izuku. Good morning mom, said, smiling, I made you a coffee, giving him a cup of coffee. Gloria. Thanks son, drinking, it's super delicious. David. Mom, the washing machine doesn't work and that idiot Izuku made it worse. Izuku. At least I tried to fix it and help, my mom said seriously. Gloria. Don't worry son, I'll fix it later since I've been busy everywhere, calm down, god how tired I was, full time and I didn't have time to have dinner, but luckily Izuku made me dinner, said, smiling. Izuku. If you want we can fix it later, the two of us together after a while, mom said, smiling. Gloria. No son, later I'll fix it, now you have to go to school honey, and besides, I have to do full time today, said tired David. Wow mom, look, you came out on TV pointing at a hologram, great. Gloria. No David, it wasn't great since there were a lot of deaths and blood, god there were like corpses yesterday, she said tiredly. By the way David, Izuku already update yourselves for school. Izuku. Okay mom, putting on his school jacket. Gloria. By the way, you have to get that piece for classes, they should not be left behind in the updates. David. Yes mom, god how boring it is to update. Izuku. Well then let's go. David. Izuku. See you mom, leaving the house. Gloria. Good luck children, opening their eyes, receiving a late payment notification. Gloria sighs. I have to do something for my family, at least Izuku helps me in everything, she said smiling. With Izuku and David. The two were walking quietly through the streets of their neighborhood, you could see everything, they lived in a dangerous neighborhood, but they didn't care much and continued walking until they reached the subway where they get on, and Izuku opens his eyes and takes out a hologram of a music player. David. Puts on a cool song. Izuku. Yes, putting way down we go Kaleo. While the two were calm listening to music since the two were connected while looking at the entire super futuristic city they lived in. David. We're in the middle of and they can't even stop a fire, seeing that some firefighters couldn't put out a fire. Izuku. Yes, you're right, every day the city gets weirder, Night City is weirder every day, what's happening? David. And what do you plan to do when you leave school? Izuku. Study nursing like mom. David. And your dream of being a DJ? Izuku. No, because I want to help my mom by studying nursing or becoming a doctor to get my mother out of poverty, said smiling. David. Just like mom. Izuku. Yes, we are almost the same. So the train stopped and the two get off the train and were walking while listening to music, but they passed by where yesterday's accident was. David. Wow, what a big disaster. Izuku. Yes, but mom was working super late, her dinner got cold. David. Calm down bro, at least mom was helping everyone because she is a great nurse. Wow, you are like mom, just as worried. Izuku. Yes, maybe I would stop worrying less, he said smiling, adjusting his hair. Wait, what time is it? Opening his eyes, a hologram coming out. David. There shit, we are getting late. Izuku. Come on, right now we start running until they reach a part of the city, but Izuku feels a big tingling. And that Izuku looks up and sees a girl with blue hair and a super hexy outfit, something that caught Izuku's attention, and goes up the stairs quickly and sees that the girl was no longer there. David. You're very confused. Izuku. Yes, seeing that the girl was no longer there. David. Yes, she is a little, but ask for her number quickly. Izuku. And no, it wasn't a girl, let's go to school, super blushing, making David laugh. Thus arriving at school where they get into their class. Teacher. Good morning everyone, Mr. Martinez, where are your uniforms? Izuku. They are wet, bored. Teacher. And the spare. David. Also bored, sitting. Teacher. It's okay that this is the last time you come like this. David. Izuku. Whatever, putting on his glasses. Tatsuo. How the hell do you idiots come up with this way, you look like gang members, annoyingly texting each other through your glasses. Izuku. And that has to affect me, annoying idiot texting. David. Besides, our clothes are fine, I don't see the big deal. Tatsuo. There's no doubt that this is a shark, bring in poor pieces of shit, why don't you get out of here? Izuku. Poor things, but at least we want to study, not that you, daddy and mommy have to help you, even wipe your ass, he said mockingly, silencing Katsuo. Teacher. Well, let's transport ourselves to the virtual reality field. So everything was teleported, but a big failure in Izuku and David causes the entire system to be damaged. Izuku. Oh no. David. Sorry, smiling. Tatsuo. Booking idiots. Already in the direction. Director. Do you know what your children just did? Gloria. Yes, sir, director, and I apologize for what my children did. Izuku. But mom. Gloria. Shut up. Director. Well, the costs of the system went down the drain because of your children's big mistake, and the costs are very high. Gloria. Yes, director, don't worry, I will pay everything, I promise. Hour later. We see the of them in Gloria's car. Gloria. I told the two of them to get that part, but they never listened to me, angry. David. Okay, mom, just pay them and now. Gloria. Do you think that by saying it, everything is solved? Do you think we are millionaires? Please, David, we are not millionaires. I only have enough for food and it's already annoying to drive. Izuku. You know, mom, since maybe we can't pay for it, I already decided and I'm going to drop out of school to get a job, I don't know, in a job where they will accept me and we can pay for everything, since maybe I'm not good at that school, maybe I'm not good at anything. But he hears some sobs and looks at his mother who was crying. Gloria. Then all those hours I spent working for you and those long nights when I couldn't get home were worthless, then all those efforts I made for you were worthless, said Izuku crying. No mom, sorry, it's just that I don't like you working, that's why I want to help you with all this, so that you're finally calmer, sorry, I didn't know what I was saying, sorry, she said sadly, shedding some tears, but Gloria wipes them away. Gloria. You know Izuku, there are times in life that maybe we say we can't do it, we can't do anything, but you know seeing it, I know that you are going to achieve great things in life, and very huge that maybe I see you as a great doctor or a great leader, and your brother sees you in a position as high as chief in Arasaka, so never say those because maybe you and your brother will achieve great things, said smiling, wiping away some tears. Izuku. It's okay mom and sorry for saying that. Gloria. Calm down son, I know you will be able to in life, just don't stop, be the best of the two, she said smiling, making Izuku smile. At that something hits Gloria's car causing everyone to faint. Minutes later. We see David waking up. David. Shit said in pain, Izuku, mom worried seeing his mother several meters away and Izuku inside the car while bleeding from the nose. David. Izuku wake up buck, I have to do something shit annoying, but some guys arrive, help please help us screaming. Subject. She doesn't have the trauma kit package, let's go. David. Hey, where are you going idiots, help us getting rid of Izuku who was still unconscious, and they get out of the car while David dragged Izuku and David reaches his mother. David. Mom wake up please wake up worried. Hour later. We see David and Izuku in the waiting room and Izuku was already awake with a small bandage on his nose and David on his head. Izuku. Thanks for helping me. Bro said smiling. David. It's what there is in brothers or not, bro said smiling, hugging his younger brother by the shoulder. Izuku. Aw, my nose still hurts with pain. David. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. Doctor. Relatives of Gloria Martinez. Izuku. David. It's us, how's our father? Doctor. His ribs are somewhat broken, his right arm is broken and his left leg was broken, but now he is unconscious, but with surgery he will be fine, you just have to sign by passing him a tablet. Izuku. In order to save my mother by signing on the tablet. Doctor. Fine, thanks, tomorrow we start the surgery. Already at night. Izuku and David were lying in his chair while they were thoughtful. David. And what do you plan to do? Izuku. What or what? David. About the expenses of the surgery. Izuku. I don't know, but the two see something strange in their mother's jacket, they grab it and the two were surprised since there were two Sandavistas of different bodies. David. And if we sell them? Izuku. Sure, but to whom? David. To Doc. Izuku. I hope it works, taking out a hologram to Doc answering. Doc. Talk fast, I'm busy. Izuku. Hello, Doc. Doc. What Izuku, I'm busy. David. You know we have two Sandavista, me and Izuku curious. Doc. Two Sandavista surprised. Izuku. Yeah, sending him a photo, you see. Doc. Izuku, I'm going to confess something to you, nobody wants to buy their prototypes. Izuku. What as? Doc. Yes, since it is a lot of money and there is no one who has that large amount. Izuku. Wait, why don't you buy me both prototypes? Doc. Are you stupid Izuku, I don't have money, besides I don't have enough for that shit, I can't handle one and I don't even have enough for both, so I'm leaving, don't bother me hanging. Izuku. I don't give up, angry. David. And if we are going to sell them to someone who needs it? Izuku. No, since they will send us, well, to the hick, better we sleep, tomorrow we will think of tomorrow. David. Okay. The next day. We see Izuku and David going to school in their school uniforms, but they both feel a tickling on the back of their necks and they look up and see Katsuo's Castro, who just smiles mockingly and signals to the two. David. And now what does this kid want? Minutes later. Katsuo. Wow, after the show you did yesterday you still have the guts to come to school. Izuku. Why do we want to be someone in life, that's why we always come, and now get out of here, annoyed. Katsuo. You know why, you better not leave here since we don't want poor people like you. Izuku. You. Don't give a damn if we're poor or not, I come to study, annoyed Katsuo. I don't think you heard me, idiot, that you're not welcome here, annoyed. I think your mom slept with the principal so you can be in this school, it was assumed that's why you're here. But he receives a blow that sends him to the ground. David. Don't mess with our mother, angry asshole. Katsuo. Fine if that's what they want by activating their prototype. Izuku. But what? Katsuo. It's something you'll never be able to achieve, that's why I'm going to smash you both, he said mockingly, but Izuku hits him, but Katsuo stops him. David. Faggot, hitting him, but Katsuo stops him. Katsuo. How useless, smiling mockingly. David. I'll take that bucking smile off your bucking annoying face. Katsuo. I think I'll use my technique. He started moving his arms quickly. Izuku. What the hell are you doing? Confused. In that, the two receive many blows from Katsuo, who breaks both of their noses and makes them bleed a little more, and Katsuo gives them a punch that sends them far away. Katsuo. That will teach them that the poor will never be at our level. Adjusting his shirt. Well, let's go friends, leaving Izuku and David badly injured. Izuku. Go buck yourself, son of a bitch. Annoyed, spitting blood. David. Are you okay? Spitting blood, lifting Izuku up. Izuku. Yes, I'm okay. I swear that son of a bitch is going to pay us. Annoyed, wiping the blood. David. Better go, but he receives a call from the hospital. Hello, yes, it's us. What's wrong? But he remains in shock. Izuku. What's wrong? Confused. David. It's mom. Izuku. What? David. They say it's urgent that we go. Izuku. Come on. Already at the hospital. Doctor. I'm sorry, but your mother just passed away. Izuku. But as if you said that the surgery could be fine. Confused, trying not to cry. David. But what happened? Doctor. What happened is that she lost a lot of blood in the surgery, and apart from that she was super weak due to the super tiredness she had. I'm very sorry. And how do you want us to give her to her? Cremated or in a grave? By giving her a tablet. I'm sorry, young people, take your time leaving. David. There is another sad option. Minutes later. We see Izuku and David in a giant vending machine where the already incinerated body of his mother comes out in a metal box where Izuku grabs it. So the two were walking super sad because of what happened today. They were walking super sad because they lost their mother and they arrived at their house, but they were surprised because there was a hologram saying closed until they pay the rent, something that bothered them both, and they enter through the ventilation duct until they reach their house where they sit on the couch and they were just thoughtful, but a call surprised them. Katsuo. Hey assholes, it's true that your mother has already died, what a shame, but that's what happens to you for sucking too much cock. That's why she died, because she was always addicted to Hennis. That's why she died, poor thing. She should have used a condom, or she should have left her children, since that's why she died, because her children were a pain in the ass, he said mockingly, making them both angry, and they hang up. Izuku. David. Son of your bucking Matheri, screaming super loud and furious, and they saw the two prototypes, and they grab him and leave the house. With Doc. Doc. Oh yeah, beautiful beautiful kitty, keep moving like that or god bitch, you move it super rich, god this is great, he said, drooling since he was in a hex simulation. In that, Izuku and David come in. Izuku. David. Hey Doc, stop masturbating and look at us angry. Doc. What the hell do you want, idiots? Don't you see that I'm busy? Annoyingly taking off his glasses. Wait, don't tell me that. Izuku. David. Put us this is shit now. Chapter 2 Like a boy. Izuku. David. Put this shit on us now, you furious. Doc. Hey stupid kids, go to hell, I'm in the middle of something annoying. Oh yeah, move it like that more, mommy, you know how to move it. Izuku. Hey bucking asshole, stop masturbating and put this shit on us now. Doc. You know that shit can kill you, right? Since it's a military grade prototype, it's a spinal implant, it can break your spine, or maybe it can kill you both. David. Just put them on, I don't care if we die, seriously. Doc. Okay if you say so, then let the fun begin, transforming his arms into blades. Izuku. Okay. David. We're worth it. Izuku. Mother, well it's now or never. Hour later. Izuku. AI is screaming super loud since he felt how the implant was fitting into his spine and how it was piercing the bones of the spine, and David was trying not to scream since Doc was in full surgery with David. Doc. Silence, Izuku, you're throwing me off my mind, heavens, I've never been so hard suffering, and two people putting his prototype on David, well he felt an enormous pain in his spine. Hour later. Doc. Ready now, it was seen that the implants of the columns of Izuku and David were placed. Izuku. That was horrible. Doc. Idiot, I told you it would be painful anyway, go to hell and don't bother me putting on glasses. Hello baby, you missed me, he said, drooling, and David and Izuku leave Doc's house. Izuku. And where is that idiot? David. At school. Izuku. Okay, but how are they used? Curious. David. Easy, Izuku, look and learn, just activate it with your head and you will feel a great energy in your nervous that you can run super fast. Izuku. I see, closing his eyes, turning on the prototype. At that moment Izuku felt a huge electronic current in his back nerves and felt a great adrenaline that made him run a little and return to David. Izuku. Wow, this thing is crazy, surprised. David. True that if bro, but now let's go there to take revenge on an asshole. Izuku. Let's go bro. So the two of them run through the streets super fast throughout the city until they arrived at school and enter their classroom. Teacher. Young Martinez, we have already recorded your absence for being super late. Katsuo. You just came so we can pity you, or that you just come to work as a janitor, but you receive a blow from Izuku causing everyone to leave the classroom. Izuku. This is because of my idiot mother hitting you. Katsuo. Do you want to fight? Then let's fight, moving your hands quickly, making Izuku and David smile and nod. And that Izuku and David activate their prototypes and move super fast, and they both punch him so hard that it sends him to a screen, causing it to break. Izuku. David. Ouch, my hand in pain, rubbing his hand. Katsuo. Bucking idiots broke my jaw and nose. What the buck are you doing? Idiots don't know what you got into. My father is an executive at Arasaka. Besides, what the buck are those implants? Crying in pain while bleeding from the nose. Izuku. Goodbye bitch, giving him a kick that knocks him out. David. Good job Izuku, well we're done, we're leaving. Like that, leaving school. Izuku. God, it was so fun, he said smiling. David. Don't even say it, giving him that punch in the nose was super epic brother, he said smiling, hugging his younger brother by the shoulders. And that the two see holograms of the moment they gave Katsuo a big beating. Izuku. David. Ha 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 ha, laughing and running out of there. In another place. Marcus, why are you showing me this video of my son being beaten? Marcus. Well, it is that Izuku Martinez years old and David Martinez years old live in Santo Domingo, they are the ones who attacked him. What was the serious motive? Marcus. For mockery, because of their economic problems, since they are poor and their mother has passed away, that is why they attacked him. They have no other relative, not even a father, and they have a large debt. And what was the prototype they were carrying? Marcus. A prototype that James Norris was carrying before he died, that is why they attacked him, quickly showing some holograms. I see, well then make a money transfer for the young people so that you can pay their debts and have him expelled from school, and with what happened to my son, that it serves as a lesson to him, since being my successor, he has to learn that lesson and many more. But Izuku and David. Izuku and David were lying on the couch super thoughtful until a call takes them out of their thoughts. They answer. Marcus. Young Martinez, I inform you that your expulsion is final. You will no longer be able to enter the school for the aggression they did to his classmate Katsuo and also Katsuo's parents. But Izuku hangs up. Izuku. David. We don't give a shit. Tired. David. And now what are we going to do? Izuku. I don't give a shit. David. What if we get jobs? Izuku. Okay, why don't we go for a walk to clear our minds of so much chaos today? Stretching. David. Go. So the two changed and went out with their normal clothes, looking like gang members or cholos, but they didn't give a damn and entered the train. But Izuku stares at someone and was very surprised, since it was the same girl he met on the balcony, but he sees that she was taking out the chips that they had in the back of their necks. Some people took them out somewhat quickly, but she moves quickly towards Izuku and David, but Izuku activates his implant and grabs the girl's hand. Izuku. What are you doing? Serious? Huh? Izuku. I ask you, what are you being serious about? Come here, pulling Izuku, taking him to a part of the train. What the hell is wrong with you? Izuku. What are you talking about? Confused. Are you messing with my work? Izuku. Work seems more like a robbery to me than a job. Why did you stare at me so interested? Izuku. Why is this the first time I see a thief girl? David. What's wrong? Izuku. Who is she? I've seen you before. Wow, you're a little small, and I see that you're somewhat defined, touching Izuku's neck and at the same time his abdomen. David. Is she your girlfriend? Izuku. Izuku. No, we're not anything, I don't even know her, blushing, but the girl puts him against the wall. Wow, you really have a lot of problems. Let's see what your name is by scanning Izuku. Izuku Martinez years old you are, and your birthday is on June 6th. Wow, you are a minor. Wow, years old, and you have a Sandavista, and that means that you are the oldest. David. That's right, I am the oldest and I am years old. I see you are the youngest. Wow, you are a dwarf and at the same time a small child, said mockingly. Izuku. I am not a child. David. In fact, you are still a child. Izuku. No. David. Yes, you are. But brotherly love, and I see that things are going badly for them financially, since they do not have any pennies, looking at the bank account of both. Izuku. Yes, and we need to get money. An idea just came to me. How about if the of them work with me? Izuku. What? If it is only easy to remove chips and that's it. David. We accept. Izuku. What? Deal made, leaving the train. % for me and for you. Izuku. Better for everyone. For me and for you. David. No, better. Izuku. Wait, how can we trust you? He hasn't even told us your name. Something serious, and the girl stops. And what are your names, or if it's true? Izuku Martinez. And what's your name? David. My name is David Martinez. Izuku. And what is your name? My name is Lucy. And what do you say? They agree to work with me, raising their hands. Izuku. David. Seeing each other percent for everyone, shaking their hands. Lucy. Deal made, now let's walk. Izuku. Where are we? Curious. Lucy. Let's work, there's no time to waste. Already at night. Lucy. Ready Izuku calling Izuku. Izuku. I'm a little nervous. David. You always get nervous about everything. Izuku. It's that I've never done that well, sometimes I steal, but not that much, a little nervous. Lucy. You'll do it well, now go in, now. At that Izuku activates his implant and runs out grabbing chips from the people, something that surprised them both. Lucy. Wow Izuku. Izuku. If I have suck it is David mockingly. David. Shut up idiot, I will beat you. Lucy. Are you ready David? David. I'm ready. Izuku. You think I say prepared because smart, you were never, ha 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 ha, laughing a little. David. Idiot. Lucy. Good in, now. At that David runs and grabs chips and stops. David. I think I grabbed more than you, but see I grabbed and the same amount that you have dog. Izuku. This is something easy, I thought it would be difficult keeping the chips in his sweatshirt. Lucy. Easy haha rookies, if you want something more difficult come with me to the second car. Izuku. Okay. Minutes later. Izuku. What the buck, shock since I saw many tall fat people. Lucy. I told you it would be something difficult to part, they wanted something difficult, no, he said mockingly. David. But we meant many people, not many fat people. Lucy. Well, you have seconds left. Izuku. Wait Lucy. Lucy. Now Izuku, David now. So the two began to run super fast and caught grabbing chips. Izuku. Ready said smiling. Lucy. Excellent, let's go to another car, this is not over yet. Hour later. Lucy. Well chips we got today, saving them. Izuku. I feel bad getting married. Lucy. Fine, but tomorrow we are going to the North Station, there are more passengers, but see that Izuku and David fainted, they are very confused. Izuku. Take us to the hospital please, in pain and vomiting. Already in the ambulance. Paramedic. Tell me what these two have. Lucy. I don't know, she said bored. Paramedic. Okay, but you know at least their names. Lucy. The little one is Izuku Martinez and the big one is David Martinez. Paramedic. But what happened to both of them? Lucy. I don't know, since they started vomiting and already bored without Izuku and David giving them importance. Paramedic. And they have insurance. Lucy. Looking at the two of them, they have a face that they don't have it, so no. Paramedic. I'm going to check them out a little, taking off Izuku's sweatshirt a little, but he was surprised. Paramedic. Oh my god, surprised. Lucy. What does the little one have, confused, but sees that the paramedic takes out a gun. Izuku. What the buck, scared. Lucy. What the hell is wrong with you, confused. Paramedic. Hey Brad, these things cost a fortune, so I jumped out of my ambulance, now angry, oh your little friend will die, aiming at Izuku, making him get very nervous. Lucy. Sorry Izuku, David, but there's going to be a change of plans now, you guys percent and me percent, said calmly looking away. Izuku. Wait Lucy, what the buck are you saying? Lucy very scared. Paramedic. Okay, if you want, it was about to shoot Izuku, but Lucy pushes David's stretcher and at the same time Izuku's while opening the back of the ambulance. Lucy. Goodbye crazy bitch, raising her middle finger and getting out of the ambulance. Paramedic. Son of a bitch, he's shooting. Lucy. Don't worry little Izuku, you're in good hands, driving while I was on top of Izuku while driving so they wouldn't crash. Izuku. I screaming terrified. Lucy. Ha 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 ha, don't you think this is funny Izuku? This is super funny, woo driving. Izuku. Please stop with fear. Lucy. Little Izuku, you are super cute when you get scared, jaha laughing at Izuku's face. Izuku. Please stop. Lucy. You know Izuku, you're super sweet and cute when you get scared, what a pretty face you have, Izuku said smiling, giving her a kiss on the forehead and stopping. Lucy. It was fun, haha laughing, a second and David. But David collides with Izuku, making them both fall off the stretchers. Izuku. Oh shit, vomiting. Lucy. That was fun, cleaning off a little dust. Minutes later. Doc. Let's see what you idiots did watching the two. Izuku. I don't know. Lucy. What happens is that the two of them started to feel bad, I don't know why. Doc. They used a trite. David. What thing? Doc. Their implants. Izuku. Yes. Doc. How many times? Izuku. Like times, getting tired and dizzy. Doc. If they will be idiots, you do not have to use them for so long, idiots go with reason, I see them such a hick, but I will give them these by giving them some pills. Izuku. For what? Doc. For the pain and dizziness and vomiting, and they are very good and I do not give away. Izuku. Come on Doc, just this once. Lucy. Take giving him chips, this will work. Doc. Thank you very much girls, this will help me. Lucy. I will wait for you outside leaving the store. Doc. It is her little butt or what? David. Is Izuku's. Izuku. That we are not even boyfriends, blushing. David. But very soon, so I want many nephews, Ed mockingly. Izuku. Shut up idiot, putting on his white sweater and his sweatshirt, and the two leave. At that moment Izuku looks at Lucy but looks down a little, seeing Lucy's buttocks, blushing a little, but Lucy turns around, something that upset Izuku, and he turns around quickly, something that Lucy noticed. Lucy's mind. He's super cute and innocent, he looks like a defenseless child, calm down Izuku, I'll let you pass. Outside of Lucy's mind. Lucy. They finally come out. Izuku. We won't use our implants that much again. Lucy. I understand, sitting down the same as Izuku and David. David. And now what do we do? Lucy. Tomorrow the same thing at the same time, a little tired. Izuku. Are you okay? Lucy. They want to go to my house. Izuku. A little blushing. David. Well, I'm going. Lucy. He's not coming Izuku, curious. Izuku. It's that I'm blushing. Lucy. It's your first time in a girl's house, right? Izuku. SSSS, yes, blushing. Lucy. Well now come so you can meet her, holding Izuku's hand. For an hour after. That they arrived at Lucy's house and entered, seeing that it was something big. David. Wow Lucy, I thought you lived under a bridge. Lucy. Well my parents abandoned me so I managed to survive, so I got this house for myself they only like. Izuku. If it's something pretty. Lucy. What do they want, beer or what? Izuku. I water. David. Me one please. Izuku. But if you don't drink. David. Yes I do. Lucy. Drinking, giving water to Izuku and a beer to David while Lucy lit a cigarette. Lucy. Really Izuku, you don't want to bring his beer closer? Izuku. No thanks, I'm fine like this. David. What the hell is this coughing beer? Lucy. No, it wasn't your first time drinking. Izuku. In fact it is your first time. David. You shut up, shit, angry coughing. Izuku. Wow Lucy, you really like Skrillex with stars in his eyes when seeing a Skrillex poster. Lucy. Yes I like it a lot, he's my favorite DJ. Izuku. And also 21 Pilots and Nirvana with stars in his eyes. Lucy. You like them too. Izuku. Yes I like them and more Kaleo. Lucy. You like Kaleo, I like it too. David. Seriously, who likes those nerd bands a lot, he said mockingly, but Lucy and Izuku look at them seriously. Izuku. And what is your favorite song, he said smiling. Lucy. From 21 Pilots it's Ride, Nirvana something in the way, Skrillex Bangarang, and Kaleo is Way Down We Go. Izuku. They are also mine, he said smiling. Lucy. Little Izuku, you are easy to impress, smoking, blowing smoke in Izuku's face. Izuku. Yes, but not that much, coughing a little. Lucy. If I show you my big project you're going to go crazy. Izuku. You can show it to me with a star in your eyes. Lucy. Okay, little Izuku, blowing smoke at Izuku. Izuku. Okay, coughing a little. Already in Lucy's room. Izuku. And now that confused. David. Why did you bring us here? Lucy. Put these there, let's see if they want to lie down on my bed. David. You so you can act like a man, whispering in Izuku's ear, blushing him. Izuku. He is blushing a lot and lying down next to Lucy. Lucy. Well, you are ready. Izuku. David. Yes. So the of them put on their glasses and Lucy grabs Izuku's hand tightly and they teleported to the moon. Izuku. Woo-oh, screaming, super surprised. Lucy. Welcome to my simulation. David. Why did you make it curious? Lucy. The truth is that I want to live on the moon since it is one of my biggest dreams. David. The sun is super bright. Lucy. Yes, I made it to a real scale of the sun apart, you can feel it as if it were real. Izuku. Wow, this is fun, said happily flying. Lucy. Ha ha ha, you look like a little boy Izuku, you will always be my little Izuku, said laughing. Izuku. Wow, this is surprising, but I'm not small, somewhat blushed. Lucy. How about we go explore the moon? David. Go. So they were walking, but Izuku sees Lucy's hand. Lucy. Follow me Izuku, take my hand. Izuku takes Lucy's hand and the two took a big jump, making the two happy, and Izuku was happy to see Lucy smile, and Lucy sees it. Lucy. What? Izuku. It's the first time I see you smile with happiness, what a beautiful smile you have, smiling. Lucy. And you too, little Izuku, half blushing, come let's drive. Izuku. Okay, half blushing, and they arrive in a small car. David. Do you know how to drive? Lucy. Yes. Izuku. Wow, this is incredible. Lucy. Fasten your seatbelts, we'll go for a ride. So Lucy started driving while everyone looked at the beautiful landscape and Izuku marvels at everything, the universe, the planet, everything until Izuku sees something that surprises him. Izuku. Wow, it's a real scale of the earth. Surprised, the of them get out to see it. David. Wow, you must have too much free time looking at the planet and the of them sit down and Lucy sits next to Izuku. Lucy. You know I don't care if it took me too long because it was completely worth it, I think the of us could make a good team, she said smiling looking at Izuku and David. At that Izuku bumps his hand with Lucy's and the two cross their hands and fingers. Izuku. This is incredible, Lucy said smiling squeezing Lucy's hand a little. But. That up dogs taking off Izuku and David's glasses and the two look at us standing in front of them. I'm sorry for the inconvenience children, but those are my implants clenching his fist. Izuku. They're shit. Chapter 3 Smooth Criminal. Izuku. They're shit receiving a punch that sends him far away leaving his nose broken. David. Brother but he would also be knocked out. Minutes later. We see David and Isaacus waiting little by little. What the hell are two stupid brats doing with my implants annoying? Lucy. Main leave them they are just simple idiots, except the dwarf is smart. Main. You defend a simple dwarf who stole my implants annoying. Well it's your fault for selling it quickly without asking for the money quickly Main. Main. Silence Dorio. It's also your fault Main for giving it to him on time. Main. Shut up Pillar this is not with you. Izuku. Hey who are you? Main. More like who the buck are you, booking dwarf, why do you have my implants, faggots? Izuku. Faggot you. Main. Shut up, kick him, listen assholes, they're going to tell me who gave them my implants, since Gloria was my supplier, since she sold them now tell me stupid shit furious. Izuku. What did you say Gloria, let's see, I'm going to ask you something, do you know Gloria Martinez, confused and head. Main. Yes, she is my supplier who helps me sell them, and why the buck do you have it, and also how do you know Gloria Martinez? David. Why was she our mother and she passed away yesterday, something sad. Main. How did she pass away if you lie to me I will rip the implant out of both of you and let you die furious. Izuku. Yes, she was our mother, she died in a gang fight and we were in the crossfire and I don't remember anything else since she was unconscious. David. We crashed and I got you out of the car since you were bleeding and we arrived at our mother's hospital where she died. Izuku. And that's the whole truth, they said a little sad and Main they released them. Main. I see my condolences for your mother. David. Hey you are Cyberpunk right? I heard what Cyberpunk said. Main. Of course brat. Izuku. And that they are thieves or drug dealers or what? Hyler. We are more than thieves dwarf. Oreo. And tell me how the hell did they stick that mother? Izuku. So it stuck to our spine and we already know how to use it. Hyler. Don't talk nonsense dwarf haha you can't even use it. Izuku moves something strange. Main. Hey kid if you try something I'll fill your ass with bullets annoying but see they no longer had their weapons. Oreo. What a shit surprised. Izuku. We used it more than times me and my brother wiping blood from his nose. Hyler. Don't talk nonsense dwarf nobody can control a military grade implant. David. Seriously we used it times running and giving Pilar a cigarette, time wiping blood from her nose. Main. You and the dwarf are resistant to everything and apart from that your boyfriends are gay. Izuku. We are brothers asshole, but he gets a blow from Main. Main. Silence dwarf don't talk to me like that idiot. David. Hey can we join you? Main. What the buck are you talking about faggot? David. If we already verified that my brother and I are useful my name is David Martinez, but he shuts up since he received a blow that leaves him on the ground. Main. Silence bucker here I ask the bucking questions well I see that they are useful. Hyler. We could use them and help us in everything he said smiling. Oreo. It wouldn't be a bad idea besides the dwarf seems to be smarter than the other idiot. Main. Silence I'm thinking. Hyler. Wow for the first time you think in your bucking life. Main. Shut up Booker Pilar okay assholes are inside our team but if you try to do something I will break both of your bones and tear out those implants you heard. Izuku. Calm down dude we won't do anything wrong standing up but Lucy hugs him what are you doing blushing? Lucy. Don't move putting a chip on him. Main. It's a tracking chip if they try to escape thanks to this tracker we will look for them you heard assholes. David. Yes okay well Lucy put the tracker on him. Main. Well guys I'll see you tomorrow. Hyler. Take care assholes. Oreo. Bye guys leaving Lucy's house. Izuku. And they are Lucy your friend seriously? Lucy. Something like that smoking. Izuku. And that's why you brought us here. Lucy. Well, what did you expect? You know, two adults wouldn't stand those prototypes, but you guys can. When I saw you I thought you'll die quickly. Wow, you guys impress me. David. Better we go. Lucy. I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. Izuku. David. Izuku and David just leave and arrive at their house where they just stared at the box where they have Gloria's ashes. The next day. We see Izuku and David sitting on a stool while listening to Hide music by Juice WRLD, but someone calls David and answers. Director. Good morning young people. Martinez, after what happened yesterday we have decided to give you both a scholarship since Katsuo's parents paid for that scholarship so he can continue studying, and if you want you can come whenever you want because we are waiting for you here, he said calmly, but Izuku and David just stared at him and David hangs up and they both sigh, but someone calls Izuku. Izuku. Hello, answering. Main. It's time, asshole. Izuku. We're coming, hanging up. David. Was it true? Izuku. Yes, let's go right away, standing up, shaking his hand. David. Well, let's go right away, shaking his hand, getting up. Minutes later. We see David and Izuku walking until they reach a vault where they enter, seeing the whole band. Main. They finally arrive. They think they will be useful since the dwarf looks like cowards and the big one seems like an idiot. Tyler. They both look like innocent children. Kiwi. At least they are smarter than you, I hope so, seeing the two it would be. Main. Well, she is Kiwi and the two assholes you met are Pilar and Dorio. Tyler. Hello, assholes. Izuku. Hello, my name is Izuku Martinez. Main. Who asked you, giving Izuku a hit. Dorio. I hope you don't fail us, bitches. David. Yes, whatever, what we have to do. Main. There is a guy named Maxim, that piece of shit has some information on Arasaka that we need to get. Izuku. And what do we have to do? Main. Maxim bet someone called the Milwaukee Butcher or a blowjob, so when he loses he does his sorrows there today. He had a fight since it was in the morning, now he is drowning his sorrows, the miserable, so let's steal his car chip. We will hack the car since he has the information there, and with the information we can let's infiltrate Arasaka. You understood me, sons of bitches. Izuku. If we only steal one piece of information and another and that's it, Bucket, you don't have to be so good when we do it. Main. Now you idiot, now angry. Already at the bar. Izuku. Now David, I'm waiting for you, bored, watching the place. David. I'm coming, idiot, I'm going to run and take out Maxim's chip, I have it. Kiwi. Do you want me to congratulate you or what, he said coldly. Main. Very well, now go outside. David. No, that asshole is coming with fear. Main. Good Becca now. Rebecca. I'm already throwing soda. Maxim. Hey bitch. Rebecca. I'm sorry, handsome, touching his member. Maxim. So if you pamper me a little I won't be angry. Rebecca. Come on, handsome, I'll buy you a drink and I'll pamper you for my clumsiness. Maxim. Sure, beautiful, grab Rebecca. David. Hot old man leaving the bar. Izuku. What's the matter, why did you take so long? Some police officers almost suspected me, how good it was that he left. David. I already have it, let's see, trying to open the car. Izuku. Okay, shit, does it have insurance? Lucy. Let's see, let me try. With Rebecca. Rebecca. There you go, making a seductive pout. Maxim. Sorry little one, but I have to walk to the exit, but what the hell, feeling like he doesn't have his chip anymore. Maxim. Damn unfortunate bitch. Rebecca. Hey handsome, why are you talking to me like that? If I was good to you, this is how you pay me back, by making a pout. But the others. Izuku. Wow, how elegant. France is seeing the car. Kiwi. Yeah, Lucy. Lucy. Still not seeing the information, hacking it. David. Why does it take so long? Lucy. It's an Arasaka system, this is a bucking headache, hacking. Izuku. And what will we do next? Main. Then we will save that information to use it for that day. Kiwi. Wow guys, I thought you would never do anything in your lives. Lucy. Good thing I discovered you two hacking. Izuku. 1 second. Main. Rebecca is still at the bar, right? Main. Rebecca. Rebecca. That asshole is coming. Everyone. That. Maxim. Damn, get out of my car now, asshole, trying to open. Izuku. There, hick, what do we do? Main. No other option, take the car and leave it with Aldo. Maxim. Very well, assholes, I will fill your bucking skulls with holes, taking out his gun and starting to shoot. Luckily it was an armored car and David was only looking at the ignition button. Main. Come on David, just do it, be a damn man and take that beautiful car, don't think about it, just take it, or you don't have the balls to do it. Izuku. Shit, scared. David. Buck everything, turning on the car, crashing it into a light pole. Maxim. No, my bucking car, shit, shooting and David reverses, crashing into the back and making a scratch and they leave. Izuku. Buck you dummy. See you asshole. Screaming loudly. Main. Ha 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 ha, I'm glad that's not my car. Lucy. We asked that crazy guy. Izuku. Wait David, you don't know how to drive with fear fastening your seatbelt. David. It doesn't matter Izuku, the important thing is that he learns to drive, driving really badly. Main. Ha 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 ha, what a mess you're making anyway, I'll see you with Aldo, take him to his house there, I'll see you hanging. Kiwi. Lucy, you already have the data. Lucy. Yes, I already have it. Izuku. The car was a pain. David. Shut your bucking mouth, Izuku, you didn't even do anything. Lucy. In fact, he distracted police officers who were driving around the area. Well done. Izuku. Izuku. Thanks, smiling. David. Where do I give it to him? Lucy. Go down this street. There we are near the warehouse. David. He is driving crookedly, but some bikers arrive. Bikers? But look at that beauty taking out her blades. Lucy. Buck. Izuku. Only the tiger claws are taking over us, the bucking mother annoyed and lowering his head. David. There no braking suddenly. Izuku. Buck their traffic. Lucy. There we are not worth it angry mothers. But David had a breakdown where he begins to remember everything he lived through like his mother died and that maybe that happens to his younger brother. Lucy. David confused that David is acting weird. David. Buck his mother all screaming activating his implants starting to drive fast. Izuku. Wait idiot, what are you doing with fear? Lucy. Hold on tight Izuku. And that David stops to the other lane in the opposite direction while dodging the cars that were coming super fast. Biker. Don't let him escape shooting. David. You're screwed, pushing him towards a truck making him fall, the truck crush him. Izuku. Yeah you bucking bitch scared. Lucy. This is fun. Bikers. Sons of bitches accelerating faster. Lucy. David be careful. David. That's what I do driving like crazy, the more he uses his implant the more his nose bled. Izuku. David stop your bleeding. David. Never driving faster. Minutes later. We see Izuku, David, Lucy parking the car all messed up. David. Are you all okay? Izuku. You son of a bitch, you almost killed us with fear. Lucy. At least we're alive. David. Get off everyone, I'm going to park it well. Biker. Finally I find them, damn, throwing their motorcycle and takes out their katanas and throws them at David, but David takes them away. David. Now yes idiot, but gets hit by the biker. Biker. Now everyone will die, he was about to pounce on Lucy and David. But everything freezes and Izuku stands in front of the biker. Izuku. What an idiot, giving him a punch that sends him far away and kicking him in the ribs and punching him that breaks his nose and grabs him, sending him crashing against a wall and sending the thief flying with a kick and grabbing him. Izuku. If you mess with my brother, you mess with me. He kicks him far away and hits him in the ribs, then hits him again and sends him to David. David commit this bitch, giving him a punch that breaks his nose more and the two punch him so hard that it sends him far away. Biker sons of your bitches angry was about to take out his gun, but Main arrives and runs him over, passing over him and gets out. Biker hey no wait with fear and pain. Main send greetings to your boyfriend, giving him a shot destroying his head. Izuku finally the son of his bitch is not going to screw us anymore, tired wiping blood from his nose. Main well since the car is almost worth shit since it is so bucking destroyed, at least we were able to gather the information that we were missing, so there is nothing else to do, let's leave the car here for Aldo to fix it. Izuku okay. Lucy good job dwarf, giving it a punch in the arm to Izuku. Izuku thanks haha with pain in the arm rubbing it. At night. Everyone was calm in a part of the city smoking and socializing in a small quiet party while they grabbed some chaos. Main. Well done idiots, I thought they would be of no use to me, but you impressed me. Izuku. Sorry not to do much mate. Main. Don't apologize, you did too much dwarf, those policemen are really stupid. David. Why? Izuku. I told them that there are boars who do a cheap drinking water. Main. Good job brats, take passing money for each one so they are not fighting. Izuku. Wow Main, this is a lot of money, surprised. Main. Yes brat, but they are for you to distract those shitty policemen, cheers drinking beer. David. Okay thank you very much, drinking soda. Izuku. One question Main, why are you so drunk? Main. Why am I a cyberpunk? I am half machine. If you want to be like me, then grab an implant and put it in, be the machine you wanted, increasing your strength. Izuku. It sounds somewhat painful, but maybe it will be interesting drinking water. At that a car arrives where someone gets off. Eiler. Get your shit together, he's here. Kiwi. He always comes whenever he feels like it. Seriously, Main approaches the man. Main. We already collected your information. Seriously. I hope it's well insured hiding. Main. We already did your job, faggot. Okay, I'll pay you later, but I'll give you another job soon. Seriously. Main. Hey, asshole, you just make the plans and don't do anything. Annoying. Why am I the head of everything? Seriously. Main. Fine, I'll do your stupid job, annoying. I'll see you later. I'm going to do something urgent, getting into his car and leaving. Main. Go buck yourself, annoying asshole drinking alcohol. Izuku. One question. Who the buck was that confused, shitty suit? Main. Faraday, the one who got us the job, is the best fixer around here. Seriously. David. I see, but why does he come here? Main. He's like the boss, but don't worry, that faggot won't do anything to you if I'm here. Izuku. I think you were the big boss of this place. Main. I'm the one who sets up the scene and he's the one who puts up the money. Well, if you want to have fun or stay, I don't give a damn what they do by leaving for other deals. And Izuku saw that Pilar was hugging Lucy, but she was upset. But David get where them girls starts playing. Izuku. I'm going to see Lucy. David. Go, your time is up. Izuku, go Asia Lucy. Izuku. Hello Lucy Lucy. Do you want to dance? Izuku. I didn't just want to say hello. Lucy. Don't be shy Izuku, come on, let's dance. Getting out of Pilar's arms, Izuku and Lucy began to dance calmly. David's mind. My little brother is growing, at least he has someone in his life. I hope you're happy Izuku with Lucy. Outside of mind David. David continued watching as Izuku and Lucy danced calmly, making them smile a little, but someone touched his arm. Rebecca. Do you want to dance? David. Excuse me, who are you? Confused. Rebecca. Don't you recognize your coworker? David. You are Rebecca, right? Rebecca. That's right, I'm Rebecca. Becca for the beats. Do you want it? Doesn't have alcohol. Giving her a glass. David. Thanks. Rebecca. Hey, what a big mess you made on the road. I was impressed anyway. If you want to dance with me, I'm here for you handsome, she said flirtatiously, leaving moving her hips, and David would just ignore her, but a call would come in. David. Yes, happy. Director. Mr. Martinez, a bad time to talk. David. I'm at a party. What's happening? Bored. Director. Well, what happens is that after what happened with your partner Katsuo's parents forgave him, but can you do it with your son? David. Listen director, before continuing, can you tell this to Katsuo on behalf of me and Izuku? Director. I don't know, maybe I can tell him in person. David. Katsuo, if you want revenge on my brother and I, we will be waiting for you here, and once we break you, your mother will be kissing the tip of my brother's cock and me and our buttocks, since my brother and I are not your boars, and you will soon be our boar, so we will be waiting for you to break your mother. Well, and remember this, with my brother and my family, nobody gets angry hanging and takes the glass like this, but. David spits it out. Rebecca, you son of a bitch, gave me soda, upset, and throws it away. So spending a quiet night with her new friends. Chapter 4, Lucky You. Narrator. We see Main and Doris investigating something. Oreo. What the hell does that kid want to look for? Watching the security cameras, watching a highway. Main. I don't know, Faraday never explains anything to me, that faggot, he only knows how to give orders. Annoying. Oreo. At least we have all the information. Main. Whatever anyway, what if grabbing Doris's chest? Oreo. Idiot, I told you not to do it in public. Starting to kiss Main lustfully, but a call interrupts them. Main. Who's sucking happy, who? Izuku. It's me Izuku. Main. What the buck do you want, dwarf? Izuku. Do you have something? I mean, you have a new job for us. Main. Sorry friend, I have nothing. Faraday is the one who gives us the jobs. Izuku. Come on dude, tell me a job even if it's small for David and me. Main. Since you mention it, go tomorrow with Aldo, he will give you something to pillage. Kissing Dorio. Izuku. Okay. Main. And don't call me idiot anymore, I'll be busy. Kissing Dorio. Izuku. Use a condom. Main. What the buck, annoying, and Izuku hangs up quickly. Izuku. He got angry. The next day. David. Excuse me, you are Aldo, right? Aldo. Yes, it's me, and you are Davis and Izumi. Izuku. No sir, our names are David and Izuku. Aldo. Who? Izuku. Izuku and David screaming. Aldo. Don't yell at me, or if I remember, you are the brat who was scared and you are the car maid. Shit, the car, right? David. Yes, that's us anyway, we came for some implants. Aldo. What? Izuku. That we came for some implants. Screaming. Aldo. Oh yeah, take it, tell Pilar that she made a good purchase. Izuku. Thanks. Aldo. What? David. Buck off, leaving the same Izuku. Izuku. What will it be thinking about it? David. I think it's an organ. Izuku. If it's a bucking arm I swear I'll stick it in that deaf guy's ass somewhat disgusted but sees some police officers nearby. David. Let's see give it to me keeping them in his sweater and passing long. Izuku. What a bucking sweater. David. Whoever arrives last is gay running away. Izuku. Bucking asshole running after David. Minutes later. David. You're gay wiping the blood from your nose. Izuku. Next time you'll be the gay wiping the blood from your nose. David. I think we're here. Izuku. Yes, this should be Pilar's house and Rebecca's. David. Let's go in quickly. This shit weighs a lot. So, entering the building where they arrived, they knocked but got scared because Rebecca came out in panties and a bra, but she had a gun pointing at the two of them. Rebecca what's up bitches? Izuku oh hello Rebecca we brought you your order with fear. Rebecca. So hey, asshole, bucking asshole, did your order arrive? Pilar. Yay. He's screaming happily, taking the package from David and taking out both hands implant. Pilar. Damn, they finally arrived, they're beautiful. Izuku. It was easy to get. Rebecca. Hey, asshole, pay. Pilar. Go to hell, pay while dodging a shot. Rebecca. Bucking mother, you want me to pay for everything, you piece of shit. I hope one day you buy a dildo to bury it in your ass, son of a bitch, annoying mother. Izuku. They get along well. Rebecca. A question how much is it? Izuku. Nothing just 1,000. Rebecca. Wait paying Izuku and he gives 1,000 to each one. Izuku David. Wow. Rebecca. No problem there Izuku that and more you deserve besides approaching, take the money from Pilar from your account. Izuku. Karma exists said smiling. David. Well, let's go. Rebecca. I'll see you later bitches entering your apartment but receives a call from maid. Izuku. What happened? Maid. Come with me now seriously. David. Yes, we'll go. Minutes later. Main. Take David giving him money for new implants, you really don't want to be an Izuku man and get implants. Izuku. No thanks I prefer an implant in the back with it I'm happy. Main. Like that you're not going to be able to make Lucy fall in love with you. Izuku. I'm confused. David. Already tell me bro do you like her? Izuku. And we're not just friends nothing more said blushing. Main. And why do you always worry about her? Izuku. Why do friends do that take care of each other somewhat blushing? Main. Seriously mockingly. Izuku. Okay if I like her. Main. Why if she's a cold and cruel girl, why did you fall in love with her? David. Yes bro why did you fall in love with that crazy woman, that is to say there are many women in the world, why is she curious? Izuku. Listen I know that Lucy is cold and cruel, but I feel that deep in her heart she is a good and kind girl who maybe suffered a lot in the past, maybe that's why she is like that, but if someone comes help her and so that she is not alone, maybe she will bring out her true self, she said smiling. David. How beautiful. Main. Very cheesy but true, but I'll tell you something if you love Lucy very much take care of her and love her forever, because a beautiful woman is worth a lot, that's why Lucy is the one for you so giving her a gun, take care of her and protect her seriously. Izuku. Okay putting away the gun, but a question Main you know her past curious. Main. The truth is I don't know and I don't give a shit. David. But how did they find her curious? Main. Kiwi found her as a stray dog, so she joined us and that doesn't matter to me if past. Izuku. But she said once she confessed to David and me that she wants to go to the moon. Main. To the moon confused. Izuku. Yes she in truth wants to go to the moon. Main. If she wants it's fine anyway I don't give a shit. Izuku. Maybe one day she'll fulfill her dream said smiling. But Lucy. Lucy. Achoo sneezing, son of a bitch Izuku shit, why do you never get out of my mind super upset throwing a pillow while looking at the landscape of her window at the same time smoking. But Izuku. Izuku. And what will we do in a while? Main. Just a little robbery, but we have to act quickly. David. Okay. Hour later. Doc. Shitty faggot stop yelling angrily. David. I screaming super loud since they were putting some lung implants on him while Izuku played FIFA with headphones. Minutes later. We see Izuku and David at their house already ready. Izuku. Hey David don't you think that's a lot of implants seeing how David was more robotic than before? David. Calm down bro there are only a few and his mother's jacket is already a little graffitied and he puts it on. David. What do you think? Izuku. It's cool. David. Let's leave his house but they receive a call, what's up? Main. Come to my lab now. Izuku. Here we go. Minutes later. Izuku. But what the buck shock seeing Lucy in a tub with a green liquid. Kiwi. Don't be a faggot Izuku, this is normal for us, we are not doing anything bad to him. Looking at his computer. Lucy. Izuku, is it you? Between moans. Izuku. Yes, here I am, calm, here I am, smiling, stroking Lucy's hair, but Lucy takes out her hand and takes Izuku's hand to calm down. Lucy. Thanks for you are here, moaning. Izuku. I will never go anywhere, smiling, and Lucy gets up, but Izuku would blush too much since he was seeing Lucy's naked body. Tyler. Take this cuteness, drooling. Izuku. Better I give it to him, annoyingly taking the towel from Pilar, and Izuku gives it to her. Lucy. Thanks Izuku, breathing heavily. Main's mind. This boy fills me with pride. Already at night. Lucy. Damn, I wanted to do the robbery today, but thanks to me I won't be able to get upset while I was smoking. Why the hell don't you go home, Izuku? David already left. Izuku. Being honest, I like being by your side, I feel comfortable. Lucy. Tell me the truth. Izuku. What thing? Lucy. Why do you never get away from me? Would it be smoking? Izuku. I don't know. Lucy. Answer, a little annoyed. Izuku. The truth is I want a male or female friend. Lucy. A confused friend. Izuku. It's that I never had a good friend, only one, my brother is my best friend, but I want to have more friends, I want to meet more people, since I'm very shy to tell the truth, but I feel very comfortable with you and David and the others. I don't know, people are very slow, but you are super fast, said, smiling. Lucy. I'll keep up with you, smiling. Izuku. Hey, a question, Lucy, is that you really want to go to the moon? Lucy. Yes, of course, smoking. Izuku. And one more question, how old are you? Lucy. Why the question? Izuku. Curiosity. Lucy. You know, Izuku, do not judge people by their age. Izuku. Sorry for being curious. Lucy. I'm years old, said, smiling. Izuku. But you look, said, smiling. Lucy. If you want you can stay at my house, said, smiling. Izuku. Oh, thank you very much, said, smiling. Already at Lucy's house. Izuku. Good night, Lucy-chan, lying down on her armchair. Lucy. Good night, Izuku-kun. Damn. Lucy was awake since she was thinking about Izuku and gets up, goes to her living room, seeing Izuku who was deeply asleep, but Lucy was somewhat blushed since Izuku looked very tender and cute until she could not hold back and lies down next to her. Izuku cuddles up with Izuku. The next day. We see Izuku sleeping peacefully until he begins to wake up but feels an extra weight on his body, but he would blush too much since he was watching Lucy sleeping peacefully while hugging Izuku super tight, but Lucy begins to wake up until that the two see each other and Lucy gets up. Lucy. Good morning, Izuku said it would be. Izuku. Good morning, Lucy, blushing. If you were cold you could take off my blanket. Lucy. Don't worry, I didn't want your blanket, it would be but a little blushed, let's go do the robbery, a little blushing. Izuku. Okay, let's go. Minutes later. Pee-wee. Wow, he has many implants, hacking a computer, hey asshole, pointing at David. David. Hey, how confused. But Lucy's whips grab him and break him into 1,000 pieces. Lucy. Not on my guard, son of a bitch, keeping his whips, but takes them out again because someone wanted to attack Izuku and Izuku runs super fast and sends away another guard who was going to attack Lucy. Lucy. Thanks, Izuku, smiling. Izuku. No thanks to you, said, smiling. Pee-wee. Well, let's go take all the implants you can. Minutes later. Main. Okay, now let's go back to our little girl. Cyberpunk. Of course it's in that refrigerator. Izuku opens a refrigerator showing Rebecca tied up. Cyberpunks. Bye, you stupid bastards, taking out their weapons. At that, Izuku began to hit the cyberpunks hard and stops. Main. It will be a pleasure to kill all of you, loading his weapon, shooting all the cyberpunks. Izuku. Good job, Main. Main. We are the most badass here, dude, giving it a like. Everyone. We don't give a damn about everyone, giving everyone a like. Izuku. We are the best, giving everyone a like. Already in the afternoon. Tyler. Wow, dogs, that was so epic. Izuku. If every day we take more territory and fear everywhere. David. The good thing is that almost everyone is afraid of us. Main. They all bucking give a shit about us. Izuku. What a day. Oreo. Let's go for some beers. Rebecca. Hey kid, today you pay. Tyler. I don't give a shit, but go see a bum pissing, hey bucking disgusting piece of shit. Pee-wee. Already leave him alone, he's a sad bum pissed, but Tyler approaches him. Tyler. Hey kitty, here's me kid, you hear me upset, but the bum grabs him and his head explodes. Izuku. You're bucking, Matheri screaming, terrified. Rebecca. Palier screaming, but Main grabs him, dodging a rocket. Main. It was close, but Rebecca gets away from Main. Rebecca. Son of a bitch, I wanted to kill him, damn son of a bitch, bucking psycho punk Shataya screaming, furious, shooting. Main. Hey Kiwi electrocute. Kiwi. I'm coming. Rebecca. I'll kill you son of a bitch furious but receives a shock. David. Son of a bitch I is screaming starting to run super fast but the psycho punk threw missiles but a missile hits Lucy making her crash into a wall, drawing blood to her head. Izuku was paralyzed by what he saw but when he saw Lucy he got very angry. Izuku. Son of a bitch Matheri screaming furiously starting to run, giving him a punch so hard that it moves him and Izuku began to hit the psycho punk a lot but he threw a lot of missiles until Izuku gives him a punch that breaks his ribs but falls to the ground making David quickly grab his weapon. David. This is for Pilar shooting him and Izuku runs to Lucy. Izuku. Lucy are you okay worried? Lucy. Yes I'm okay. Izuku. Come on let's go to Doc so he can heal you. Lucy. No Izuku there's no need. Izuku. Come on Lucy you're hurt. Lucy. It's just a wound. Izuku. No Lucy let's go we're going to take you to heal. Lucy. No Izuku. Izuku. Buck Lucy look your wound is somewhat big, let's go whether you like it or not. Main. Fine Romeo go take Lucy to Doc and I'll take this crazy bitch to her house and Doris and David will accompany them. Izuku. Okay let's go Lucy. Minutes later. Izuku. Bucking Doc you're here playing and Doc leaves. Doc. Again what the hell do you want I don't have a license you already know right. Lucy. I didn't want to go but they forced me. Doc. Okay come in closing the door. Dorio. Okay guys I'll see you tomorrow or whenever bye. David. I'll go with you Dorio. Izuku. Hey wait don't leave me with Lucy. David. Calm down Izuku if you want you can stay with Lucy also giving her a condom so you can enjoy the night smiling. Izuku. Hey wait. David. Goodbye Izuku see you tomorrow. So Dorio and David leaving Izuku alone. Izuku. Anyways I wanted to talk to Lucy putting the condom in his black sweatshirt. Minutes later. We see Lucy left Doc's house seeing Izuku who was waiting. Izuku. Lucy running towards her, how are you? Lucy. Better now gosh you worry too much about me. Izuku. I'm very happy but let's go to your house. Lucy. I'm going alone. Izuku. I'm not going with you smiling. Minutes later. Izuku. Well we're here smiling. Lucy. Okay goodbye Izuku entering his house. Izuku. Hey wait I want to talk to you but see Lucy closes the door well I knew this would happen going down the stairs. Lucy. Hey Izuku. Izuku. That. Lucy. Come here I need to talk to you now it would be. Izuku. Okay going up the stairs where he enters but Lucy goes up to the roof of her apartment and the two sit down. Lucy. Well Izuku answer a question and I want you to be honest it would be. Izuku. What a curious thing. Lucy. Why do you always worry about me? Izuku. It's because I really care about you a lot and the truth is when I see you, I always want to be with you so you're never alone again. Lucy. I see I don't know if I should feel elongated or angry. Izuku. A question Lucy but I want you to answer me with all honesty. Lucy. What a curious thing Izuku. Why do you want to go to the moon? Lucy sighs. To get away from everything to get away from my problems from everything you know Izuku you and I are from different worlds since you and I are not the same that's why I want to go to the moon it would be seeing how the rocket took off. Izuku. I want to go with you. Lucy. What did you say? Izuku. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to go with you to the moon because I'm tired of seeing you alone and every day I see you colder or would it be, that's why I want to go with you so that you are no longer alone in the world since I'm tired of seeing you super alone, that's why I'm going to go with you, whether you want it or not he said seriously making Lucy stand up. Lucy. Izuku seeing him annoyed clenching his fist tightly. Izuku. If you want to hit me okay do it but I'm not going to change my mind I'm going to go with you to the moon did you want to or not seriously closing his eyes he was prepared to receive the blow but didn't feel anything. Izuku. A. At that moment Lucy grabs Izuku's head and gives him a kiss of pure love, a love she had felt for a long time. While the two kiss they began to cross their tongues and the two separate with a thread of saliva. Lucy. Never leave me, Izuku. Izuku. I promise you, Lucy, I will never abandon you for anything in the world. So the two of them kissed again with much affection while Izuku was carrying her affectionately while they continued kissing. Lucy's mind. You were the best thing that ever happened to me I love you very much my tender fool. Chapter 5 All eyes on me. Narrator. We see Izuku, David and Main on the couch looking at Pilar's hands. Main. Keep it if you want courtesy of Rebecca. Izuku. I'm not going to put on the hands of a bucking dead man. David. Neither am I seeing Main's arms. Main. Don't even think I'll give you my arms, but I'll give them to you when I die in the jail. David. Echo. Main. Hey dwarf, I see you more thoughtful or a little blushed. Izuku. Hey, it's just that I've been sick and I'm thinking about our next robbery, said smiling. David. You're not lying to me, little brother, they did it right. Izuku. What are you talking about, confused. David. You slept with her, right? Izuku. How blushed, no, it's not true. Main. Finally, dwarf, you're becoming a man, an alpha, I congratulate you dwarf, you're already a man. Izuku. We didn't do it, blushing. David. And why didn't you come home asleep yesterday? Izuku. Why did I just fall asleep at her house, I didn't do what you did. Main. Well, since I don't give a shit what they do, I'll just say take care of her a lot, Izuku. David. I think the same, don't leave her alone, Izuku. Izuku. I promise, guys, he said, smiling, slightly blushing. At that, Kiwi comes out of the bathtub completely naked, blushing Izuku too much, who covers his face with his hands. Kiwi. Calm down, dwarf, you can see me. Izuku. I don't want to blush. Main. Kiwi, give me good news. Kiwi. I have nothing, sitting next to Izuku. Tanaka reinforced his security after the last shit. I tried to find a hole, but I was unsuccessful. Smoking, looking at his laptop. Main. What did I tell you? We have to wait for that asshole Faraday to tell us when. David. What about Tanaka? Izuku. 1 second, Tanaka. Main. So his limo was his. Is there some problem? Izuku. Not only that, I was surprised. Kiwi. Don't make things up, dwarf, he was his classmate, Tanaka's son. Wow, surprised, looking at her phone. Main. What are you accusing our boys of? Punks that went to school with those suits, surprised. Kiwi. Izuku and David left the Arasaka Academy despite being outstanding students. Main. I'm surprised, dwarves with reason. Gloria asked me for a lot of money for her school. Izuku. But this idiot never did the homework. I always did the homework. Annoyed, receiving a tip from David. David. Have you ever investigated what personal space is annoying? Kiwi. I also found Tanaka's personal interests a lot of shit. Izuku. Like. Kiwi. Let's see a Nurox record. Main. Sounds good to me, like a good story. Kiwi. It's more blood than pornography, some cyber psychopath too. Main. The suited always have an opening of perversity and a lot of shit in their head. Kiwi. And many neuro dances from someone named JK. David. 1 second. Kiwi. You know him. David. Yes, Jimmy Kurosaki is a director of neurodances with many followers. His ideas and his inventions sell quickly in hours. I see his videos, to be honest. His level is superior to other directors of neurodances, that is why he has so much fame and so many fans. Izuku. How the buck do you know that pervert? David. No, Izuku, I help someone with their task, that's why I know him. Main. And what use is that to us? David. Well, it is that he can have exclusive videos for his subscribers, but he can go only him alone without anyone else. In short, if we have Jimmy Kurosaki Tanaka, he will come to Asia like a dog at his feet. Izuku. What a bucking good idea. Kiwi. Finally you think about your bitch life. Main. Well done, David, you are already becoming a man, giving him a hit on the back. David. Thanks. Izuku. The problem, where can we find it? Kiwi. I'll solve that. Minutes later. Kiwi. Good, since I finally found something. Jimmy Kurosaki will be in a parking lot, so let's go at once. Lucy. Yes, but what if everything goes to hell? Main. Then we will act quickly before him. Izuku. But the problem is that one of us has to distract him. Oreo. Let David go now. David. Okay. Main. There, we have to act now. Izuku. Okay, let's go. Hour later. Lucy. I'm already in position, there comes the idiot. Izuku. David, there comes. David. I'm already driving Main's car, parking just like Jimmy, and the two get out. David. Wow, you're Jimmy Kurosaki acting. Izuku. The best bucking acting in the world with a drop of sweat. Jimmy. Hello friend, what do you offer? David. Wow, I'm a big fan of you, sir. The truth is I'm impressed by your work, it's impressive everything you do. Main. Now Izuku. Izuku. Okay, slowly coming out of his hiding place. Jimmy. Thanks friend. Hey friend, I don't have time for a photo or an autograph since I'm somewhat busy. David. Ah, okay sir, but I can tell you something, seeing that Izuku and Main were approaching him slowly. Jimmy. That this is an ambush or a kidnapping. Don't worry, I never let my guard down. At that, Jimmy lets out a wave that leaves everyone hurt. Oreo. But what the buck, coughing. Kiwi. Ah, his bucking mother, I'm going to throw up, sticking his head out, starting to throw up a lot like Izuku. Jimmy. You come with me, grabbing David and put him in his car, and the two of them leave the parking lot, something that put Lucy on alert. Lucy. But what a shit, confused entering the parking lot seeing Izuku vomiting and goes towards him. Lucy. Izuku, are you okay? Izuku. Yes, only that piece of shit did something to us, vomiting more. Lucy. Calm down, just let it out, all calmly patting Izuku, and Izuku stops vomiting. Izuku. I'm fine now. Lucy. I'm glad. Izuku hugs him and the two go towards Dorio. Dorio. Are you okay, love? Main. That son of a bitch, what the buck did he do to us? Something sore. Kiwi. Gave us a somewhat strong wave that left us stunned. Lucy. Really? Izuku. It didn't hit you, Lucy. Lucy. I didn't feel it because I was somewhat far away. Calm down, I'm fine. Izuku. 1 second and David worried. Oreo. That son of a bitch took him. Izuku. How scared? Kiwi. Calm down, I put a tracker on him before he left. Izuku. Lucy. Let's go now. Main. Go you guys, I'm still stunned. To continue, go you guys. Oreo. Let's go now, take care of yourself, love, giving a kiss to Main. So the of them go to Main's car starting to drive. Izuku. Where is he going? Confused. Oreo. Maybe to his lair. Calm down, Izuku, let's go after that son of a bitch. Izuku. If he does something to my brother, loading his gun, I'll send him to the devil. Oreo. Calm down, avenge your child, only if there is no other option we will kill him. Lucy. But if he does something disturbing to David, I'll kill him anyway. Oreo. Maybe they'll record it and sell it on the internet, mockingly driving fast. Izuku. Faster, Doris, we're losing him. Oreo. I'm calm about that, driving fast following him since the car had a tracker. Meanwhile with David. David begins to wake up slowly but feels something viscous and look, it was blood. David. I is screaming, terrified seeing too many corpses around him. David. Where I am confused, Jimmy, Lucy, Izuku screaming, how strange, no one is there, confused. Police. Hey, who's there? Police, must be around here, entering the room, hey you brat, hands up. David. Okay, already raising his hands. Police. Throws the gun, annoyed. David. What gun? Confused but looks up his right hand that had a gun. David. But how? Super confused. Police, that you drop the gun, brat, or we will shoot. David. But how did my gun get here? Confused. Police. That you put the gun down now or we will shoot, annoyed. David. I is screaming and shooting at the two police officers and leaves the room. David. What the hell is going on here? In fear starting to run, seeing that there was no one there, and leaves the warehouse, but a light illuminates him. David. But what the buck? Police. It's the cyber psycho, shoot, starting to shoot. David. Shit and more shit, starting to run, dodging some bullets. Police. There he is. David. Damn, but a ray comes out of his hand that goes through the police. Izuku. David. But David knocks him to the ground and a large blade comes out. Izuku. David with fear. David. Izuku with horror. Izuku. David, please don't do it with fear. David. Izuku moving his hand with the blade. Izuku. David, no, please do it, shedding tears. David. No, screaming loud. David. I screaming loudly and waking up suddenly, seeing that everywhere he looked he was in a room. David. Izuku with fear and worry. Jimmy. Tell me what you thought of taking David in a wheelchair. David. Maniac, son of a bitch, what was that? Annoying. Jimmy. I showed you the harsh reality, my friend, I showed you the harsh reality that those who use too many implants live so many that they lose their minds to the point of hurting those they love very much or family members, he said mockingly while taking David to another room. David. Izuku scared, where is Izuku upset? Jimmy. I don't know that asshole, who is? David. He's my brother, you bucking idiot, my best friend, annoying. Jimmy. So you can see how sad he looks, do you want to lose your brother? David. Never, idiot, I'm not going to lose the person I love very much, never, annoying. Jimmy. You know, David, I'll tell you something, if you want to put on those mothers, be careful, since the cyber psycho are no longer the same person, so I don't care if you kill your brother, I don't give a damn about your bucking life, and now activating some thunders, time to die, asshole. That's when Doris, Lucy and Izuku enter. Izuku. Stay there, you son of a bitch. Lucy. Get away from David without moving a bucking muscle, I'll fill you with bullets, damn annoying. Jimmy. Too late, activating more drones. Oreo. Son of a bitch, annoying, shooting at the drones, and David started helping them. Izuku. Shit, David doesn't work shooting at the drones. Lucy. Wait, hacking one until it deactivates, I have an idea. Jimmy. Good try, girl, but I have many more, taking out more drones. Lucy. Oh, Buck, starting to hack the drones. Izuku. Lucy, you hack them and I will try to destroy them, starting to run quickly. Lucy. Izuku, wait, hacking quickly. David. I help him, starting to run quickly, and the two starting to shoot quickly, but the drones were not destroyed quickly. David. They're shit, stumbling and colliding with Izuku. Izuku. There with a bucking he already loaded us well with fear since many drones came towards them, but the drones fall to the ground since Lucy managed to hack all of them. Jimmy. Sons of his but Doris hits him that knocks him out. Oreo. Seriously this son of a bitch drives me crazy bothers. Izuku. Bucking mother that was close with fear, are you okay bro? David. Yes bro I'm fine thanks for rescuing me bro you are a bucking superhero. Izuku. Is what heroes do or not he said smiling and the two hug happy to see each other again. Lucy. Izuku approaching him, are you okay? Izuku. Yes I'm fine, Lucy said smiling. Lucy. What a relief Izuku I thought something bad happened to you said relieved. David. Yes I'm fine too. Lucy. How good lifting the two of them and go with Doris. Oreo. Well let's take this son of a bitch to Maine. Minutes later. Maine. Wake up son of the hick electrocuting Jimmy. Jimmy. I have more respect bucking robot. Izuku. Well if you don't want to die this is what you do and I won't say it a second time you heard are you going to call Tanaka and tell him to sell here now but if you don't do it say goodbye to your balls loading his gun. Jimmy. I don't give a shit but it's okay I'll help them. Maine. Very well just let me be prepared by leaving the room like Izuku. Jimmy. Hey dwarf sorry about what happened a while ago. David. Anyways seeing the neurodance room. Jimmy. If you know what you're facing since a cyberpsycho will never do the same again. David. What do you mean? Jimmy. You see when you get more than one implant your mind begins to destroy like your body, but your mind and your body are destroying each other little by little, but they are still standing, but what surprised me is that you're still sane, so be careful with that. David. You know one thing what you showed me that harsh reality, but I assure you something that I will never lose my mind, I will not even kill my brother for anything in the world that you stay with that in your head annoying idiot leaving. Jimmy. Poor imbecile. Hour later. Tanaka. Well Marcus after this little meeting you will take me to the hospital today they discharge my son, that's why I came for his new prosthetics. Marcus. Yes sir. Thus arriving at the place where they enter the place. Tanaka. Tell me you have my new implants and my neurodance is serious. Jimmy. Of course. Tanaka. Hurry today they discharge my son from the hospital. Jimmy. Of course but first the money. Tanaka. Okay transferring some money to him, good now give it to me, but he feels something on the back of his neck. Maine. Don't try anything. Tanaka. And these who seeing Oreo, David and Maine. Jimmy. I'm very sorry Mr. Tanaka had threatened me said mockingly. Tanaka. Son of a bitch calling his trauma team. Oreo. I'm sorry but you won't be able to use your panic button we have a blockade. But Lucy and Izuku and Kiwi. Lucy. What time does she end up board hacking Tanaka? Izuku. There's not much left, you'll just hit each other a few times, and that's it. But Lucy takes Izuku's hand, something that he reciprocates by squeezing it a little, tangling her fingers with the others, making Izuku smile and Lucy a small smile. Kiwi mind. Wow, Lucy, a rude and cold girl, has Izuku as a boyfriend, the most shy and innocent boy in the world, well at least the two of them make a nice couple. But the others. Tanaka. He has everything calculated, raising his hands, but he takes out some needles from his hands that everyone dodges, and Tanaka goes to Maine and starts hitting him hard. David. Maine running Asia Tanaka. Tanaka. You damn brat you and your stupid brother sent my son to the hospital furious. Maine. Looks like we'll dance a little. And that Tanaka activates his implant starting to hit Maine which he was covering himself. Maine. Buck now it doesn't work for me annoying since his implants were failing and David runs and punches him so hard that he sends him crashing into a wall. David. Son of a bitch you and your son are both weak. Maine. They're holy shit but shit happened to this kid see Jimmy twisting blood and falls to the ground bleeding from the throat. Oreo. This stupid didn't move he stood there like a bucking annoyed. Maine. Damn, this son of a bitch is already dead. Jimmy. Ha, goodbye, dwarf. Don't kill your brother, smiling and taking his last breath, leaving David confused. Chapter 6 Girl on Fire. Narrator. We see Maine running with and without her implants, and she was in her lean form before the implants. Maine. Buck I shouldn't give up shit I have to keep going, but everything starts like pixelating. Oreo. Love waking up Maine. Maine. What's happening already awake? Oreo. Take your food giving her her food, but Maine was shaking to the point that hers falls out, but even worse she was shaking too much. Maine. Why am I shaking? Oreo. It must be cyberpsychosis you should remove your implants. Maine. No it's not that shit I'm just a little stressed, but I swear not that bullshit. Oreo. Take them off love. Maine. No I never worked very hard to have these implants annoying and gets an injection. With Kiwi. Kiwi was in Tanaka's system. Kiwi. Wow, this is super big, but I need to find the route. Walking a bit, but someone disconnects it from Tanaka's head and received a blow that causes him to bleed a little and faint. Main. Kiwi, but I happen to you confused but revive a falcon hit. Falcon. Son of a bitch going Asia Kiwi, Kiwi bucking mother main, what the hell is wrong with you? This knocked out annoying. Main. But what happened? Confused. Oreo. It's cyberpsychosis idiot. Main. That's not that bucking mother. But Izuku and David. Izuku and David were at their house, but Izuku was looking at the landscape and the sky. David. What are you thinking sitting next to Izuku? Izuku. You know lately I've had several crazy and strange dreams. David. Like which ones? Izuku. That Lucy and I are on the moon, we are calm, but something opens in the sky, I don't know, maybe a portal, but what caught my attention is that its light was purple and I only remember that dream. David. Stop being near Kiwi also smokes marijuana. Izuku. I'll be careful with her. But suddenly they call Izuku. Izuku. Yes, answering. Oreo. Izuku, come quickly since Kiwi is bad and is knocked out. Izuku. Good, let's go now. Oreo. Call Lucy quickly too. Izuku. If she's okay, she's hanging up, she's a Kiwi, something happened to her, I'll call Lucy. With Lucy. Lucy is asleep naked while dreaming about Izuku until someone wakes her up. Lucy. Who the buck will be annoying and answering. Izuku. Hello Lucy. Lucy. Oh hello Izuku, what's up? Izuku. Come quickly Lucy, something happened to him, I think something is wrong. Lucy. I'm going to be there hanging up. Hour later. David. Come on Falcon, tell me what the hell happened. Confused while Izuku and Lucy waited, but Lucy was somewhat shocked since she saw what happened to Kiwi. Izuku. Calm down, I think Kiwi will feel better, stroking Lucy's hair. David. Hey Falcon, wait, but Falcon had left while it was raining a little. Izuku. She will be fine. David. I say yes since Main only knocked her out but nothing more. Izuku. Let's go inside, the rain is getting worse. David. Yes, let's go. Minutes later. David. Izuku. Seriously, all that happened surprised. Oreo. Yes, thanks to this idiot. Main. Shut up, upset, leaving. Izuku. But since when did it start? Oreo. Since the foodie began to act super strange, where he began to shake and began to lose his mind as if nothing. Izuku. He took his medication. Oreo. Yes, but maybe it no longer works like before, that is what worries me too much. Izuku. My god, I hope he does not fall into complete madness, I just hope not. With Main. Main was walking strangely as he staggered from side to side and suffered strong hallucinations to the point that he began to remember his past and how cyberpsychosis consumed him little by little until. David. Hey Main, but dodges a bullet from Main. Oh, it's you David, what the hell do you want? David. Bro, I want to help you, please remove those implants. Main. What the hell are you saying, faggot dwarf? David. No bro, we want to help you, please remove your implants, but receives a small blow from Main. Main. Shut your bucking mouth, stupid dwarf, just because you're faster than him. Keep going like that and I'll rip out both of your implants, dead or alive. He said super seriously, leaving David in shock. David returns to the room. Lucy. Of course not, I won't do it, annoyed, screaming. Izuku. Lucy, calm down. Oreo. You have to do it like this, how can we get to the information that Tanaka has? Izuku. Calm down please. Lucy. You don't understand, Tanaka is an Arasaka executive, did you hear right, Arasaka bitch, stupid piece of shit, super furious and shaking. Oreo. What did you call me, bitch, standing up, taking out the gun. Izuku. Hey Dorio, calm down both of you, Dorio, put that damn gun down. Lucy. You've already got me fed up, leaving the room. Izuku. Lucy running towards her, Lucy waits. But Lucy puts him against the wall. Lucy. Izuku, please tell me I can do it. Izuku. What? Lucy. Please say it, I can do it since I feel like I can't, please say it. She said, annoyed, clenching her right fist while David looked at me. Izuku. Lucy, look at me, taking Lucy's face, you can do it because you are the smartest and fastest girl at hacking. Look at you, you are a great girl who can do everything and is not afraid of anything. On the other hand, I feel like a huge idiot next to you since you are the most intelligent person in the world. I tried to be like you, but I can't since you are Lucy, the most intelligent woman and who can do everything, so don't be afraid of not doing it because you can do everything, Lucy said, smiling, making Lucy's heart beat quickly to the point that she wanted to jump out. Lucy. I will do it, raising her head, thank you Izuku for those words, I love you very much my little fool, half smiling. Izuku. I love you too very much, Lucy-chan said, smiling, and Lucy and Izuku returned to where they were. Dorio and David. Dorio. What the hell do you want, bitch, do you want to cry, upset? Izuku. Calm down Dorio and don't call her annoying bitch. Lucy. Okay, I will, she said it would be. Dorio. What did you say? Izuku. She's going to do it, tell me what to do since I will help her seriously. Dorio. Well Lucy, I'm counting on you, go to the tub and connect to Tanaka and start hacking it. Lucy. Okay Izuku, let's go. With Main. Main was in the parking lot walking on a wall. Dorio. Main. And that Main wakes up. Main. Oh, Dorio. With Izuku and Lucy. Izuku. Well this bastard is still unconscious and his pulse is normal, the good thing is that David and Dorio try to keep Main from getting close to us. Lucy. Well I hope Main doesn't come to screw up by taking off her clothes. Izuku. Hey Lucy, but she would blush since Lucy took off the bottom of her suit. Lucy. What? Izuku. We don't need David or Dorio to help us. Lucy. I already decided. Izuku. Well are you ready, turning on the computer? Lucy. Izuku. At that Izuku was surprised since Lucy removed a part of her head revealing a deep immersion port and Lucy gets into the tub. Izuku. Why do you hide the deep dive port but cover your mouth? Sorry ignore what I said typing, I already have access by putting the Tanaka key on his head. Lucy. Izuku. Izuku. What's wrong? Lucy. I'm entering. And that Lucy arrives at a completely strange place. Lucy. This must be the base of the information, I just have to look for the information by opening some doors. With Izuku. David. How are they? Izuku. Lucy has already entered but Main. Dorio. He is calmer now, but he continues acting strange. Izuku. I hope cyberpsychosis does not affect him, but a question. Dorio. What's wrong Izuku? Izuku. We have to kill him with some fear. With Main. Main. Damn, just give me time imbecile. Faraday. I already gave you a lot of time so you're no use to me shooting. Main. Hey son of a bitch, shooting too. David. Hey Main. Main. What happened, confused. With Izuku. Izuku was somewhat worried about everyone while caressing Lucy's hair but. Tanaka. But what the buck, waking up little by little. With Lucy. Lucy. But what the buck is waking up with concern, Izuku put him to sleep. With Izuku. Izuku. But what the buck, grabbing an injection. Tanaka. Wait, Martinez with fear. With Main. Main injected his vaccine but falls to the ground. Dorio. With a bucking Main wakes up. David. Wakes up Main hitting him, Bucky's taking my hick, hitting the table. With Lucy. Lucy. Okay mothers, he's already waking up, everything is pixelating, what the buck are you doing? Izuku put him to sleep. With Izuku. Tanaka. Of course I knew it, you're Izuku. Izuku. You don't know anything about my annoying. Tanaka. Of course I know a lot about you, that you are David Martinez's brother and that you fought with my son and that you and David are from Mexico, that's why my son discriminated against you and humiliated them for their economic level and social class. Izuku. Several judge me as evil just because I'm from Mexico, they don't know that my town is magical, many want mine because it is epic. Tanaka. What wise words, but please free me because I helped you in everything, I paid for both of your scholarships so you could return to school, that's why I want you to return, but I really wanted to apologize, but that's why I always tried to find you, listen to me Izuku, those people are just using you. Izuku. You don't know anything, annoying. With Lucy. Lucy reached the database. Lucy. Bingo, trying to hack until I succeed, well where is that information where we're looking, but she is in shock. Lucy. But what is here? Izuku and David looking for more information but is more horrified, it cannot be they do that to Izuku with horror. With Izuku. Izuku. You do not know anything about me, damn annoying bastard. Tanaka. Yes I know things that you do not know Izuku, I saw everyone's face and I know that they only use you and your brother and that they may kill you, so please get me out of here and I will give you a better life. Izuku. No way, I do not plan to betray my team ever again or the person I love with all my soul or even less my brother, my best friend, super serious. Tanaka. Listen to me well brat, this is already super over, maybe they will kill you soon, so please let me out, please I beg you. Izuku. No, screaming super annoyed. Tanaka. Please Izuku, let me out, said desperate and angry, stupid brat, let me out, I will give you whatever you want. Izuku. What I wanted is no longer in this super serious world. But suddenly it starts to get too much until Tanaka short circuits and dies. Izuku, it drives me like crap, screaming furiously. Main. Izuku, what the buck did you do? David, why didn't you knock him out? Izuku, I didn't know what to do with fear. Main. There, holy shit, this kid is already dead. Oreo bucking hell, I called the trauma team upset. Izuku. Lucy taking her out of the tub. David. Okay Lucy. Izuku. Yes, fortunately yes. But he receives a big blow from Main that breaks his nose. Main. Izuku, this is not over, go to my car, you and David and Lucy. Izuku. Yes, annoying asshole, and going to Main's car and they get in the car. Lucy. Izuku. Izuku. Calm down, I'm here, but Lucy hugs him. Lucy. I'm glad, hugging him tightly, still scared by what she saw. Izuku. I'm going to go for Tanaka's body. Lucy. Nothing there. David. That. Lucy. Nothing there, Tanaka said, scared by what she saw. With Main. Oreo. Love, stop injecting yourself, please take off all that shit, please. Main. Shut up, I know I can. But you can hear several police officers. Oreo. That idiot Tanaka drives me crazy, he called everyone, let's go. Main. Police. Stop right there, damn it. But Main starts to go super crazy and starts shooting everyone hard, but he stops. Main. How confused, but he remains in shock since he was seeing the body of his dead girlfriend, since Main accidentally shot her. Oreo. I will always love you very much, my love. I love you very much, my love. Saying his last words like that, dying, leaving Main in shock. Main. No, screaming loudly. Police. Hey, you stay there, start to shoot him, but Main runs and he throws a punch that goes through him and tears Tanaka's head off and throws it. Police. What happened, who did this? Main. Hey, I did that, he said macabrely, tearing off the head of another policeman. But David. Buck it all, Kuming, Asia Main. Izuku. No, David was going to go for him, but Lucy stops him. Lucy, no Izuku. Izuku. Lucy, let me go, I'm going to help my brother Lucy. No, please. Izuku, don't do it. Izuku. Buck Lucy, please let me go for David. I already lost my mother, I don't plan on losing my brother, shedding tears. Lucy. I do not want to lose you, upset and screaming, and Izuku just stays quiet and turns around and kisses Lucy, which she reciprocates, and the two separate with a thread of saliva. Izuku. I promise I will return safe and sound and never abandon you, I swear, and if I die, please throw my ashes in the trash, please, because I am an idiot and I should have come closer, he said smiling and getting out of the car. Lucy. Bucking hell, Izuku, scared. But Izuku. Izuku was running super fast, but what was surprising was that now he saw everything super slow, and he ran even faster, even better, his nose was no longer bleeding until he arrived with David. David. Where the hell is Main? Izuku. It must be further ahead, let's follow you, running super fast until they arrived where Main was, and Main was putting Dorio's body in some gas tanks. Izuku. Main, what are you doing with fear? Main. My time has come, friend. David. No Main, please get out of here, I know you can recover. Main. I can't do it anymore, boy, the parka is calling me now. Izuku. Please Main, we want to help you. Main. This is where my path ends, friends, take Izuku, giving him his weapons, so you can take care of Lucy and be the most badass of all. Izuku. Main, please, we want to help you. Main. You know Izuku, at first I thought you would be a bucking dagger, but you surprised me, you are the most badass of all, smiling. David. They're shit, the trauma team grabbing their weapons, but Main takes it down. Main. No David, don't do it. David. Why Main, why are you crying? Main. My time to leave has come, son, I'll only tell you this. David. Main with tears. Main. Be the best of all, write your own story and follow your own path, he said smiling, taking out some grenades. Police. Stop everyone taking out their weapons. Main. Goodbye my champions, he said smiling, throwing his grenades, and everything explodes. With Lucy. Lucy. Izuku. David. With Izuku and David. Izuku and David was in shock seeing everything in slow motion. Izuku. David. No, screaming loudly while David cried. Izuku. Let's go fast, David. David. Son of a bitch, Main annoyed, bringing tears to eyes, and the two run and get to the car and get in. Lucy. Izuku. David worried but sees something that surprised her was that David had Main's arms. Izuku. David. Let's go. So the of them leave there as dawn broke. David. Goodbye Main, my friend, whispering super low, bringing out a tear while holding Main's arms tightly, and Lucy just stayed silent but sees through the window that Izuku was completely silent but looks at Lucy, making Lucy look away, but Izuku hits the window a little, making Lucy look, and Izuku makes a heart with his hand, smiling a little, bringing a small smile to Lucy. Chapter 7 Stronger. Narrator. We see David, Izuku, Rebecca, Falcon and Kiwi in Falcon's truck ready for a mission. God, what bucking nerves, this bucking mother, this will be somewhat dangerous, with a lot of fear. Rebecca. You're scared, right, Julio? Julio. No, seriously, nor. Izuku. And why are you sweating? Julio. Why, I still don't get used to this. Izuku. Just kill the bad guys and save the good guys is what heroes do or not super serious. Rebecca. Well, at least David and Izuku are more prepared and more David, who already got more pumped and stronger than all-seeing David, who was now more pumped and had Main's arms. David. Well, we only have one mission to do, and only then we have to go in and out, and if things get hairy don't think about it and use all the bullets in your weapons. Izuku. Understood, loading his shotgun. Kiwi. Hey dwarf, tell me why Lucy didn't come. Izuku. She's at home resting from everything in Maine, just there, let her rest a little. With Lucy. Lucy. Achoo, sneezing, haha. Izuku, you can never stop thinking about my head, said smiling, resting from hacking a lot. But the others. David. And do you have your weapon? Julio. Yes, taking out his gun. David. It works, but it is not powerful, take giving him a shotgun. Rebecca. Well, I'll take a nap to be 100%. Izuku. I'll also take a nap, falling asleep, and Rebecca hugs him, something that Izuku reciprocates since they were best friends. Julio. God, with this beauty I will look unstoppable, baby. It looks like one of those zombie games. Wow, I'm somewhat excited to use it. It's loaded. God, I already want to try this, baby. I want to kill everyone with this beauty. I will shoot a lot of those sons of bitches. But Rebecca and Izuku start to kick him. Rebecca. Izuku, shut up already, mom. Bucking Hicks, you already have us up to our mothers. You're not Rambo. Bucking idiot, furious, kicking Julio a lot. Falcon. Well, we're almost there, so get ready driving. David. Okay boy, always get behind me, always love. I don't want you to be ball lickers always. Izuku, just get in and out or die trying, but I don't want to die since Lucy would throw my ashes and I don't want that, loading his shotgun. Rebecca. What the buck are you talking about, Izuku? Izuku, it's a joke, none of us are going to die, loading his shotgun. Falcon. We're here. David, get down quickly, this will be something fast. So everyone gets down with their weapons. Izuku. Well, this is the place, and remember, only there to kill the junkmen and the cyberpunks in the rogue. Do not go to harm the kidnapped, do not harm the innocent. Julio. To harm whoever, confused since he did not pay attention. Izuku. Come here, giving him a snitch, shut up. Kiwi. And where are they going to enter? Falcon. Yes, since there may be a bore of an asshole at the entrance. Izuku. Yes, but we will be careful, putting his small sawed-off shotgun on his back. David. Well, now or never. Rebecca. I already want to kill some assholes. Kiwi. Well, I already opened the door, damn, I can't believe I'm obeying the orders of a bucking annoying child. So they enter quickly until they reach where they all were. Cyberpunks. Who are those assholes? Everyone. Here we are, bitches, they said mockingly. Cyberpunk. Hey, you two assholes are going to go one by one to hell. Izuku. And if you join us. Scrap dealer. What did you say, shitty dwarf? David. We are going to kill you. Scrap dealers. Hey asshole, what did you say, miserable, annoying, taking out their weapons. Izuku. Now Kiwi. Kiwi. Damn, I hacked them all just in time, sons of bitches. At that they all short-circuit. Izuku. Well, now taking out his shotgun, starting to shoot, but he used his Sandavista and started running and shoots each one and stops and covers himself. David. Well, Izuku, that's my shit. Izuku. They are just slow-loading his shotgun. Rebecca. Woo, how fun this is, shooting everywhere, killing many people, but he runs out of bullets. Cyberpunk. Okay, he's run out of bullets. Junkman. Finish them off. Rebecca. Who thought that because I was small I would be stupid, right? So I saved these babies for last, taking out two big shotguns. Scrap dealers. Your bucking mother, they said, scared. Izuku. Rebecca, take it, giving her a box of shotgun shells. Rebecca. Thank you very much, Izuku, I love you very much, saving the shells. Izuku. Me too, Rebecca. Rebecca. Goodbye, sons of bitches, starting to shoot, killing many people, while Izuku ran super fast and kills many people until what stops. Izuku. I think that's it. David. Very well, Izuku. Rebecca, now let's go. Izuku. And the other confused idiot. David. Wait, where the buck is? Julio. Here I am, coming out of hiding. Izuku. You were hiding there the whole fight, annoying. Julio. Sorry, it's just that I'm really scared. Rebecca. Son of a bitch, you are a bucking annoying faggot. David. Already enough, the two of you, now let's go for the hostages. Izuku. Up, they must be loading their shotgun. So they go Asia up and everyone sees a cyberpunk blowjob. David. Leave it to me, taking off his jacket. Izuku. I feel like this is going to be a pain in the balls, prepared to shoot. David. But not for me. Cyberpunk. I'll kill them all. At that, David runs super fast and made a big jump and gets behind the cyberpunk, but takes out a big cannon from his arm and shoots him in the head, making him die quickly. Izuku. He has finally been exterminated, putting his gun on his back. Rebecca. Wow, David, that was incredible, you are the best, she said, happy and excited. Julio. Wow, that was the best, now we are unstoppable, babe. David. Alright guys, let's keep putting on his jacket. Izuku. I think he must be in one of those rooms. Julio. Yes, let's go for them running. David. Hey Julio, wait. Julio. So what if everyone doesn't suck it? Izuku. Wait, asshole. Julio. Asshole, you and your bucking brother. At that he steps on a trap where he flies into 1,000 pieces. Izuku. Well, at least we found out who the king of the idiots. Rebecca. Poor thing, at least we will remember him as the king of the idiots. David. Poor thing, well, let's go. So the of them go like this to some rooms where Izuku forcefully opens a room where there were many hostages. Izuku. Up, we are not all bad. David. Is one of you Isabella Morgan? Isabella. Yes, it's me. David. Calm down, you are safe now, he said smiling. Isabella. Thank you very much, she said happily, hugging David. David. You're welcome, now everyone get up, everyone. Cyberpunk. Buck your mother, everyone. And that Izuku runs towards him where he grabs him and breaks his back and throws him to the ground until Izuku grabs his shotgun and hits him in the face. He charges it and Izuku smiles at him and shoots. He pulls him by the foot, punches him and throws him to the ground. He lifts him up, hits him until he gives him a headbutt that completely destroys him. Izuku. To hell with the others, seriously leaving. Minutes later. Bukako. And well, how was Isabella? Izuku. She is already fine, safe now, she entered the car that Bukako assigned to her. And Julio. Izuku. Let's say he is no longer in this world, sorry. Bukako. Oh bucking mother, I'm sorry too for assigning you to Julio, he thought he was the best, but in the end he ended up dead. Izuku. Yes, don't worry, at least Isabella is already home. Bukako. Thank you very much guys, take it, sending 1,000 to each of you. Izuku. Thank you very much, anything, we are in contact. Bukako. Yes, and thanks again. Izuku. You're welcome, hanging. Rebecca. Hey guys, why don't we go for some beers? Izuku. It's a good idea after so much chaos. Hour later. Rebecca. Just look at this, loading his gun super fast, want more, loading his gun super fast, surprising everyone. Falcon. You know guys, at first I thought you would be crybabies, but I was wrong. Izuku. David, you really surprised me. Izuku. Well, as a phrase says, do not judge a book by its cover. Falcon. Yes, you're right, well I'm going, I already had a lot of fun, see you. Izuku. Goodbye Falcon. Kiwi. And now what will we do since we do not know what mission we will do? David. We just have to wait, and now. Rebecca. Hello, David said flirtatiously, hey, how about we dance a little? David said flirtatiously. Sorry, but I have to go do something, standing up, see you. Izuku. Goodbye girls, following David. Rebecca. Damn, something sad. Kiwi. Maybe you should change your seduction method. Rebecca. Yes, but it's very cold for him to notice me, something sad. Kiwi. You will get it. Hour later. Doc. Really, you did all that shit you tell me repairing David's cannon? Izuku. Yes, but what do you think, I don't bleed much. Doc. How strange, normally those who have military grade implants usually bleed too much, but I think you reached the level of Atom Smasher. David. Who? Doc. Atom Smasher is a great weapon, I laughed at the implants, they say that no one can kill Atom Smasher since his implants are very strong and very fast. David. Don't talk nonsense. Doc. Well, if you find him, run away from him repairing the pipe, it's done. David. Thanks Doc, you're giving him your money. Doc. A pleasure to fix, boy. Minutes later. We see Izuku and David walking through the streets until a call takes them out of their thoughts. Izuku. Yes, answering. Kiwi. Izuku, David, come quickly to the bar now, someone wants to see you. David. Here we go. Minutes later. Izuku. We arrived. Kiwi. He's inside, good luck, leaving Izuku and David alone. Izuku. Hey, hello. Faraday. Good evening, young Martinez, I introduce myself, I am Faraday. David. Are you the one who hired Maine to steal information, right? Faraday. Indeed, yes. David. What do you need from us? Faraday. I need someone who can do jobs like Maine, you're the right one, right? David. That's right, me and my brother, Sirius. Faraday. Very well, so that I can trust you do a job for me. Izuku. Like a test, right? Faraday. Exactly, but take giving them a chip to both of them and both of them see some information. David. Wait, your client is Miladic. Izuku. What is Miladic? Faraday. It is a rival of Arasaka, it is called Miladic, they hate each other. Izuku. And they want us to hack a database to search for something, right? Faraday. Exactly. Izuku. And he wants with that. Faraday. I want to get it back and hire them since you make a good team, but I want one rogue for the mission. Izuku. Look, I think. David. Okay, we accept. Party. Perfect, I'll see you soon, good night. Young people retiring, leaving Izuku and David alone. Izuku. But what have you done, you big imbecile, said annoyed. David. Calm down, we will just try to convince her to help us. Izuku. Don't tell me you want me to go talk to her, right? David. Yes, since she openly trusts you, so why don't you talk to her to help us? Izuku. Okay, I will, but I don't assure you anything that she will help us. David. Okay, but try to convince her, please. Izuku. Well. Minutes later. We see them arrive at their house where Izuku and Lucy lived, since they two lived together, and David lived in a separate house. Where he arrives, opens the door, since he had a copy of the door code, and enters, seeing a huge house that Lucy and Izuku got thanks to their missions, while Izuku looked at everything and looks at his mother's ashes, making him laugh, since there was a photo next to Gloria and him smiling, and David with a face of angry as always, making Izuku laugh. Lucy. Welcome home, Izuku. Izuku. Oh hi Lucy, how have you been smiling? Lucy. Already better than rude, you look like that, you look like Terminator, seeing Izuku with a black leather jacket, a Nirvana shirt, dark blue pants and black boots. Izuku. Thanks, but don't you feel cold? Lucy. The truth is not, since I don't feel cold sitting next to him, but Izuku in a gentlemanly way takes off his jacket and gives it to him. Lucy. How gentlemanly it is, super warm, and how have you done today, he said smiling. Izuku. Well, the typical missions, but a partner died today, how good I didn't like him. Lucy. Seriously, you don't remember the old days, silly. Izuku. Yes, I remember perfectly, but Lucy, we have to talk. Lucy. About what or what? Izuku. Well, we want you to help us with a job, please. Is okay, if you do not accept we will understand, and if you are still not okay is okay. Lucy. I'm fine, Izuku, calm down, nothing happens, just give me time, okay? Izuku. Okay, I'll wait for you all the time in the world. The strangest thing is that David didn't tell me anything else. Lucy. And how is? Izuku. The truth is I'm a little worried about him. The truth is that I'm afraid that he's going to fall into cyberpsychosis, but at least I buy him his medicines and serums so that he doesn't fall into that. Lucy. Wow, if you love your brother very much. Izuku. Like you, he said smiling. Lucy. You're a cheesy fool. Izuku. At that. Lucy. A cheesy fool, but Izuku gives her a kiss which she reciprocates, and the two separate with a thread of saliva. Lucy. You're silly. Izuku. But you love this fool, right? Lucy. Yes, hey, you have a mission tonight. Izuku. No, because confused. Lucy. There, we have to leave the city. Izuku. Okay. Minutes later. We see Lucy driving her motorcycle while Izuku hugged her tightly until they reached a small mountain. Izuku. Wow, night city is super bright and the moon is brighter. Lucy. Yes, it is very beautiful, he said smiling, and the two sit down. Izuku. Lucy. Lucy. Tell me, Izuku. Izuku. I know we both want to go to the moon, but why don't you tell me anything about you? I want to know you more. Lucy sighs. Do you want the sad part or the most depressing part? Izuku. I want you to tell me everything, please, I'll be here for you, he said smiling. Lucy sighs. I was born in Arasaka, I never had a father, I lied to you, I never had parents, I was born in Arasaka, that's why I have that shit in my head, annoying. Izuku. I understand, he continues, taking Lucy's hand. Lucy. We were trained to enter the old network. Izuku. The old network, a network that destroyed Ratch the global network that was destroyed %. Lucy. That's right, they trained us daily to enter the old network to search for some lost data, but when we entered many died since there were many viruses that destroy everything. I lived in hell day and night since I was afraid of dying. Izuku. I see, and what happened, squeezing Lucy's hand. Lucy. Then I hacked the entire security system. I escaped with other children, but I was the only one who came out alive. I woke up in a garbage dump and lived like a nomad on the outskirts of Night City, upset remembering everything. Night City is a prison where few can get out, that's why I want to leave here and go to the moon with you, super serious, and Izuku hugs her tightly. Izuku. Here I am to heal and cure all your wounds, everything they did to you, here I am, that's why heroes do that, he said smiling, hugging Lucy tightly. Lucy. I love you very much, my little fool. Izuku. Me too. Hour later. We see a rogue walking calmly, but he began to feel a short circuit. Extra. It's but seeing a person, who are you? Stay away from me, I have a very dangerous weapon. But they receive a shotgun shot that destroys their head, and from the shadows Izuku and Lucy come out. Izuku. This was the last one, seriously loading his shotgun. Lucy. Yes, Izuku, good job, at least I will save the two and more to you, he said sinisterly, while his eyes lit up a deep red. Izuku. No one will hurt me, not even my brother, seriously putting away his shotgun. Lucy. Let's go. Like that the two of them leave the body there. Chapter 8 Stay. Narrator. We see a woman entering an office. Woman. Hey Director Evans. Evans. Yes. Woman. Can you give me permission to leave now? Evans. But there's no one there to collect the UG2 sample for me. Woman. But everyone has already left and I'm the only one left. Please, just for tonight, let me out since I have plans tonight. My son entered the Arasaka Academy and I want to celebrate with him. Evans. Ah, congratulations, send my congratulations to him, he's fine, just bring me the sample. Woman, yes sir. So the woman went to get the sample but began to hear gunshots and went to Evans' office. Woman. Something's wrong, Dr. Evans. But she is disturbed when she sees Evans' corpse, his head super destroyed, but what scared her was that David was there on the floor, as if he had a headache. Woman. But how scared? David. AI is screaming scared, but he gets more scared since he started to see a demon type in front of him. Woman. Please don't do it, I beg you, please don't do it, I have a son, he said, sweating and shedding some tears, but David shoots him in the head making him die quickly and David realizes what he did. David. God no, what did I do, why didn't I do it, buckshit with so much fear. Izuku. David but dodges a shot from David. David. Izuku with fear. Izuku. Oh my god David, what the buck did you do, scared? David. I didn't want to. Izuku. I think you're already having cyberpsychosis. David. Don't talk bullshit Izuku, I just got confused, upset. Izuku. You have to remove the implants now. David. No, I don't want to. Izuku. Bucking mother. David, listen to me for once in your bitch life, screaming furiously. David. No Izuku, it's nothing, I don't suffer from that shit, furious. Izuku. And what the buck happened to you, did you shoot me, annoying, furious? David. That is not the bucking, cyberpsychosis, screaming furious. But the others. Rebecca. TSK, what a boring mission. Pee-wee. What are the boys doing? Falco. They took some time. But David and Izuku arrived and get in the car. Pee-wee. What happened? David. Nothing, there was nothing, we already eliminated the others. Izuku. Let's go, seriously. Rebecca. What happened in there, curious? Izuku. Nothing, just let's go, seriously. Falco. Okay, starting the truck and they leave, but everyone looks strangely at Izuku and David, who were serious. Meanwhile, in another place. Did you find something, Douglas? Douglas. Yes, Kate, look, it seems that a cyberpunk along with Engerunner have been eliminating some rogue from Arasaka. Kate. Do you have any clue as to who maybe they were? Douglas. Not yet, but I have an idea. Kate. Which? Douglas. One of the fixer, but the one I'm sure who it was and hires those two is Faraday, since he has contacts with cyberpunks and rogue is part of Militic, I think it was him. Kate. You're a genius, Douglas. Well, if he wants war, we'll give him war. Douglas. Now he's in his car. Kate. Well, I already have a plan. Douglas. What are you going to do? Kate. You'll see. But Faraday. Faraday was in his car, but he feels something. Faraday. Stop now. At that, several bikers begin to attack him where he crashes. Biker. Damn, they're going to pay us a lot for this asshole and now we have to get his corpse out. Biker, let's see if this asshole dies. At that, Faraday began to shoot at them all, killing them quickly. Biker, goodbye asshole, launching a rocket destroying the car. But Faraday gave him time to escape. Faraday. What assholes leaving? Minutes later. Faraday. And that's what happened to me, they attacked me, many tiger claws from Arasaka. Extra. And how does that affect me? Faraday. Don't you see I was about to die, imbecile? Extra. That's not my problem, you decided to be a fixer, it's your problem, goodbye, annoying, leaving in the car, leaving Faraday alone, who climbs onto the roof of a building. With Kate and Douglas. Douglas. Just as we expected it would happen, the fixer has already made contact. Kate. What a good service, Faraday is a naughty dog. With Izuku and Lucy. Lucy was awake naked but sees that Izuku was not there, so she gets up and goes downstairs, where she finds Izuku in the living room. Lucy. Izuku going down the stairs, but she is confused since Izuku was playing Fortnite, but what confused her the most is that Izuku already won, but Izuku kept pressing the keys on the controller, but what confused her the most was that Izuku had a disturbed or traumatized face, as if he saw something disturbing, while he continued watching TV at the same time he was touching all the keys on the controller. Lucy. Izuku touching his head. Izuku. Get away from me, screaming scared, sorry Lucy for yelling at you. Lucy. Something is wrong, worried. Izuku. Nothing, I was just playing but I lost. Lucy. But you won, confused. Izuku. Seriously, looking at the screen, I think it's because I was distracted, I didn't realize that I won. Lucy. Are you okay? Izuku. I can't sleep at all. Lucy. Well, I'll go back to bed. Izuku. I already investigated and it costs 1,000 to go to the moon. Perfect, I have that amount and more. Lucy. I think it's the one way. Really, did you remember? Izuku. I don't forget anything by starting another game, you know this game, and I'll go back to bed. Lucy. Okay, I'll go back to bed. Izuku. Rest playing and Lucy turns around, but what was strange was that Izuku was playing super focused and super thoughtful, but at the same time he was trembling with fear. Lucy. You know what, better I stay here to watch you play. Izuku. Okay, making some space for him, and Lucy lies down on his lap while Izuku was playing. The next day. Holiday. There was no other more decent place where Arasaka could meet me. Douglas. Well, since you are a militic worker, I need to know if you have the most valuable information about Arasaka. Holiday. Tell me what they want it for. Douglas. You see, Tanaka is a great executive at Arasaka who had very valuable information. Holiday. How valuable, and tell me what information. Douglas. I hope you don't tell anyone or we will look for you. Holiday. Calm down, just tell me and I won't tell anyone, I promise. Seriously. Douglas. There is information that all Arasaka, only Arasaka is like a project. Holiday. What project? Douglas. The cyber skeleton. Holiday. What is that? Douglas. It is a new implant that we are in process, but 2 people kill a cyberpunk and a rogue. They have been killing the other rogues, so we offer a lot of money, million for whoever catches them both. Holiday. You know I will work with you. Douglas. Perfect, we will have Fixer on our side, we will give you million if you get his dead body, 1,000 for his head. Holiday. Accepted, smiling. But Lucy and Izuku. Lucy was in her bathtub full of lots of ice. Izuku. Well, Lucy, I'm going to go with David on a mission, giving him a goodbye kiss, see you. Lucy. Take care. Seeing how Izuku was leaving her alone and Lucy, which she calls Kiwi. Kiwi. Another strange call, who will it be? Hello, answering board. Lucy. Hello, Kiwi. Kiwi. Oh hi Lucy, what's up? Lucy. Nothing. Kiwi. It's Izuku, right? Lucy. Yes, lately he's been acting super weird, like very thoughtful and very nervous, he hardly sleeps. Kiwi. Maybe because he's like his brother's assistant, since you see that now he's the leader of the group. Don't buck with Maine, he would have diarrhea because of how David is running the group now. Lucy. Yes, but I'm not ready to go back yet. Kiwi. Take your time, calm down. You know, why don't you talk to Izuku to see if he has a problem, help him. I don't know, it's my advice that I give you, getting out of the bathtub. Lucy. Okay, I want to get out of here with Izuku. Kiwi. I understand, you, nobody is safe in Night City, it's a prison where it's difficult to get out. Lucy. Well, I'll call you later, see you. Kiwi. Take care of yourself, hanging up, but a call comes in, who will answer, looking at a camera at Faraday. Faraday. It's me, Faraday, I need to talk to you. With Izuku and the others. Rebecca. Ha, this is fun, come here bitches, shooting, killing many cyberpunks, as well as Izuku and David. Izuku. Someone else shooting with his shotgun. But someone throws a grenade at him, something that David took advantage of and shoots the grenade and it explodes, and a woman comes out behind David and David aims at her, but she remains paralyzed. Woman. No, please, with terror, and David just started to remember the woman he killed, leaving him super paralyzed, something that the woman took advantage of and was going to shoot him, but. Rebecca. Dies, idiot, shooting the woman many times, leaving her dead. Izuku. What the buck is happening to you? I almost killed you, upset. David. Sorry, I got distracted, confused. Already in the afternoon. Izuku. I'm getting off here. Falco. Okay, braking the car and Izuku gets out. Izuku. See you, Falcon guys. Falco. Take care. Izuku, driving a little far from Izuku. David. Get me off here, please. Falco. Sure, parking. David. See you leaving. Rebecca. I'm getting off here too, bye. Everyone getting out of the car. Kiwi. Take me somewhere, I'll tell you. Falco. Listen, I'm not your personal driver, I also know how to do other things driving. With Rebecca. Rebecca. Hey David, wait. David. And now what do you want? Rebecca. Nothing, I just want to accompany you, or do you want to go for a walk for a while, he said, smiling. David. Okay. Rebecca. Damn. So the two of them walk away calmly. Rebecca. So you got more implants for your body. David. If you don't see. Rebecca. You really can stand it, standing in front of David. David. Yes, since I'm stronger, he said, smiling. Rebecca. Does Izuku plan to get stronger? David. No, since he wants to be a normal human and I let him alone, he has his Sandavista. Rebecca. David, if one day you get out of control, I'll take care of you, she said, smiling, raising her new hands. David. You and how many more? Rebecca. I was serious, kid. David. That. Rebecca. You see, I've seen that Izuku cares a lot about you, what a good love brothers have, not like my brother and I. David. Yes, he cares a lot about me. Rebecca. The point is that after what happened to my brother maybe you can die but don't worry Izuku, and I will take good care of you, he said smiling. David. Thanks he said smiling, well I have to go somewhere else take care of yourself. Rebecca. Get more implants right. David. Yes but don't worry there will only be a few smiling running away. Rebecca. That's what worries you about losing your mind she said sadly. With Lucy. Lucy was walking through cyberspace but finds more Engerunners and leaves cyberspace she disconnects the cable from her head. Lucy. Yes Izuku killed Engerunners in the afternoon why do they keep appearing more confused? Already at night. Lucy was awake in bed naked since she was waiting for Izuku since he had not returned something that worried her a lot but she hears the door open that it was Izuku but he had some beers in his hand and was drinking one he finishes it and throws it away grabbing another and ends up throwing it away too. Izuku. Annoyed drinking another beer, shit why does he never listen to me shit yelly screaming furiously breaking the container of his beer, something that alarmed Lucy and she quickly goes downstairs and sees Izuku on the ground with his right hand cut off. Lucy. Izuku running towards him, what's wrong Izuku tell me super worried and lifts Izuku's face and look he was shedding tears. Izuku. It's David sniff is slowly falling into cyberpsychosis shedding more tears but someone calls him who was David and answers. David. Izuku come quickly I don't feel well he said super bad and faints. Izuku. David scared. Minutes later. Izuku. And that's what happened. Doc. Let's see David did you take the pills? David. Yes all tired began to hallucinate. Doc. And how many stickers? David. I already have, I was scared and I was seeing Doc as a demon. Doc. Ha, you bucking brat, you're worth a lot, just look at yourself, you're slowly dethroning yourself. You just think you're the bastard atom smasher. Ha, he said mockingly and at the same time macabrely until David grabs him by the neck. David. You think I'm playing you living piece of shit just give me my bucking medicine furious. Izuku. David already leave him pulling David and Doc falls to the ground. David. Seeing Doc, sorry. Lucy. What the buck is wrong with you David annoyed. Doc. Okay take it as a larger dose than before take giving him the pills. David. Sorry. Doc. No hard feelings now don't come back when you finish that dose. David. Thanks leaving the same as Izuku and Lucy. Doc. Another idiot who gets lost. But the others. Izuku. Seriously bro listen to me for once in your life remove your implants. David. No since this is what I am now mom would be happy he said smiling while his eyes pixelated and Izuku is in shock. Izuku. Mom would be very disappointed in you seriously. David. You're not mom said coldly. Izuku. I know but I am your brother your best friend. David. You know that Izuku it will be better if we take different paths be happy with Lucy. Izuku. That you said in shock. David. Just listen to me please leave Night City I don't know marry Lucy have many children but please stay away from me. Lucy. But David. And that Lucy feels an Engerunner nearby something that Izuku noticed. Izuku. David we have to go now. David. Why confused? Lucy. For something very important to us. Izuku. It is for your own good that we do this. So the two began to run super fast to the point that Izuku used his Sandavista to carry Lucy and the two arrived at some warehouses. Lucy. It's here Izuku. Izuku. I hope this Matilda works grabbing his gun and the two enter a type of room and Izuku shoots the Engerunner but they were surprised since it was not an Engerunner but a dummy. Izuku Lucy. But what? But the two feel a discharge where they fall to the ground and the two see Faraday arrive. Faraday. Good job Kiwi you did excellent. Kiwi. It was a pleasure to help. Izuku. Kiwi in pain and furious. Kiwi. To sleep giving Izuku a kick making him knocked out. Lucy. Miserable piece of shit but receives a kick from Kiwi. Chapter 9 Humanity. Narrator. We see Izuku and Lucy hanging from a Faraday cable. Do you think Izuku and David can withstand the cyber skeleton? Kiwi. Izuku's ability is very good since he can control it without losing his mind or being consumed by cyberpsychosis, that's why he uses it many times, instead David got more chrome and more implants that make him like an indestructible machine. Faraday. No wonder this Precious wanted to hide her boyfriend and her friend from us so they wouldn't know anything about this. Kiwi. Of course, but frying Tanaka was just a step. Faraday. Main and Dorio had to die without it being part of the plan. Kiwi. In retrospect that's how it was. Faraday. So much blood in a little girl and in a young man who had a future in Arasaka and a good doctor, how many people they killed to save themselves, and especially a brat taking Izuku and Lucy out of the water. Izuku. Son of a buddy would be knocked out again by Faraday. Kiwi. I found out more and discovered that she worked for Arasaka. I was looking for some data on the old network and Izuku was studying for Arasaka, obviously medicine, since he wanted to be a doctor by removing Lucy's back, that's why he went through Arasaka's eyes. Faraday. Hehehehe, it's perfect, we'll hang it in front of Arasaka as a gift. It will be a perfect weapon to negotiate with them. This bitch will hit us straight, it will take us straight to the top, and this asshole will use him as their guinea pig. Kiwi. I didn't know you were a disgusting opportunist. Faraday. You barely notice the male fixers only take care of the beasts of the punks and give them garbage to eat. The only way out of that sewer is to negotiate with the corporations. You will be my right hand in what I manage to get out of here. Kiwi. I will continue doing your dirty work. Faraday. No one is forcing you to do it, remember that they forgave me for the Tanaka incident, but not you anymore. Kiwi. You think that we are all your bitches, right? Faraday. Let's play nice for old time's sake. How often do we have the opportunity to work with Arasaka and Militech? In one occasion, surely Arasaka wouldn't object. I will negotiate for your immunity and your good commission. Serious. Kiwi. There is not a soul in Night City that you can trust. You trust takes it to hell seeing Izuku and Lucy. Seriously. Kiwi. David is also a bargaining chip, right? Faraday. Naturally, I put together a plan where it will be useful to us. I will show it to Arasaka at the same time. The next day. We see David super confused since he entered Izuku and Lucy's house, but what confused him is that there was no one in the house. David. Did they really follow my advice? But he receives a call. Faraday. It's me, David, I need you to do a job for me. David. Seeing that Izuku was not there, is it okay? Hour later. David. And that's the plan that we have. Seriously, looking at a road. Rebecca. Let's see if I understood, you want us to steal something from Arasaka. Falco. Specifically, what thing do you want us to steal? David. Something valuable that maybe Militech needs. Rebecca. But David, promise me you won't use your Sandavista too much. David. I'll try, but I don't promise anything. At that, some Arasaka trucks were approaching. Falco. It's them, right? David. Yes, it's them now. Kiwi. I'm already pressing a button where many bombs explode, diverting the trucks. Falco. Now David's starting the car. So they all went to the trucks where the Arasaka members began to shoot at David's truck. Rebecca. Damn, there are too many, and the bucking big truck is getting ahead. Annoyed. David. Not for long. So David began to run super fast, shooting at all the Arasaka until he reaches where the big truck was. David. Stop the truck, son of a bitch, but he was surprised, pure mother annoyed. Falco. The copilot is super armed driving behind David. David. The truck has no driver. Everyone. What? Kiwi. Has the autopilot pretending to be upset. David. But Kiwi, hack it. Kiwi. It can't because David moves super fast. Damn, but he falls off the truck, but he activates his Sandavista and climbs on top of the truck. David. Come on Martinez, you can do it, you just have to try your best, you are special, just like your little brother Izuku, we are the most special Martinez of all, he said smiling and started running super fast, where he grabs some hooks from David's car and grabs the truck. They put the hooks on a big rock where they adjust them with great force and deactivates his Sandavista. David. I hope it works, brake with all your strength, Falco. Falco. I hope it doesn't fly away. At that, Falco brakes super hard, making the car fall, sending everyone flying, but the truck didn't stop and as it could and falls like into a cliff, but it stayed without falling completely. David. We did it. Falco. Shit, David, that was something that maybe hurt, rubbing his head. David. Everyone is fine but dodge a blow from Rebecca. Rebecca. David, son of a bitch, I told you not to use your Sandavista too much by hitting it, but David would dodge them. David. Worse, but I had no other choice. Kiwi. Good couple of assholes, the door is already open. David. Come on guys. Like that they all came in and saw something that surprised them. All. But what, screaming shocked. Rebecca. What the hell is that shit? Kiwi. It's a cyber skeleton. David. What, so confused? Kiwi. A cyber skeleton is a new super advanced Arasaka prototype where it may surpass Militech in everything, that is, it may beat Militech with that shit. David. How is it used? Kiwi. It has to have at least one host to connect to that thing, so that it connects to its body and connects to its brain, so that it can be used, but the most impressive thing is that whoever puts it on obtains superhuman strength, since it has super speed like the Sandavista, and has strong waves and weapons that it is included, but it can be deadly for whoever possesses it. Sirius, seeing the cyber skeleton but discreetly, calls Faraday. But Faraday. Faraday. It must be her answering, they have it where they wanted it. Kiwi. Shut up. Faraday. Well, now continue with the plan by connecting a cable to Izuku and Lucy. But David. David. What do they want this thing for? Curious, but he receives a call, it's Izuku and Lucy. Falco. Quick answer, they may be in danger. David. Izuku, Lucy worried. Izuku. David, is it you? David. What's wrong, bro? Lucy. You found the cyber skeleton, right? David. Yes, but how do you know about this thing? Izuku. Quick, David, put it implanted in your body. David. But what? Rebecca. What's wrong, David? Something is wrong with Izuku and Lucy. David. But what are you saying, Izuku? Izuku. No time, bro, please put it on. David. Seriously scared. Lucy. Really, David, put it on please, that makes you very special. Izuku. Yes, bro, please do it for me and more for mama. Lucy. Do it, put it on. David. Seeing everyone. Falco. What happened, David? They are in danger. Rebecca. What the hell is going on, David? Kiwi. What do you have now? David. I'm sorry, the of you going like this to the cyber skeleton. Rebecca. David, what the buck are you doing, screaming? David. No time, Izuku and Lucy want me to use it. Rebecca. Don't do it, stupid shit, don't pay attention to those two assholes, please. David. Rebecca, no time, I have to use it at once. Izuku and Lucy begged me, seeing it, and it was about to get. Rebecca. With a bucking, David, don't get it, stupid going Asia, David. And that David puts on the cyber skeleton, cuts off his legs and inserts tubes into his body and begins to charge. Rebecca. Stupid son of a bitch, super worried. But Kale and Douglas. Kale. Mission accomplished, Faraday. Douglas. It was super easy to convince the boy, too bad we have to eliminate the other one, it's no use to us. Faraday. Well, gentlemen, why don't you sit down and watch the show? Kale. I hope it's durable. Faraday. If the cyber skeleton could hold up. But the others. Falco. Shit, there comes more from Militic, seeing that some Militic trucks are coming. Kiwi. Well, I'm done with my job, and now it's my part of the deal, or I'm going to look for you, he said. Faraday. Of course, Arasaka is very grateful as well as Militic, so let's delete everything related to you, thank you very much. Kiwi drinking champagne. Kiwi. Okay. Falco. Who are you talking to, but receives an electric shock. Kiwi. Sorry, running out and goes to some rocks where he grabs a motorcycle, turns it on and gets out of there, and more like where Militic was. Kiwi. He's inside, finish him off driving fast. Falco. Miserable. Kiwi a little annoying stopping. But Faraday. Faraday. Heavens, what a day. But he sees that Izuku wakes up and punches him, that breaks his nose, and Lucy wakes up and grabs the two cyberpunks and kills them with their whips, and the two get out of the plane and quickly call David. Izuku, Lucy. David leaving the plane. David. Hey Lucy, brother, confused while loading the cyber skeleton. Izuku. Listen, David, it's a bucking trap, get out of there, that dumb Faraday tricked you, the one who called it wasn't me, it was Faraday, he tricked you, screaming. Lucy. Arasaka kidnapped us both and tricked you into putting on the cyber skeleton. Izuku. It was all a trap by Faraday and Arasaka, they only want you running super fast like Lucy. Lucy. Where is? David. In the desert in the north. Izuku. Don't move from there, bro, I'm going to find you and help you, brother, running, but the two receive a huge powerful discharge that leaves them on the ground and Izuku tried to use his Sandavista, but he couldn't. Faraday. Did you think we wouldn't have security with you, he said, seriously getting off the helicopter. Izuku. Bro, forget about me, run super weak. David. Izuku, Lucy screaming worried but receives a call from Faraday. Faraday. I think he cannot answer now. David. Faraday, son of a bitch, furious and screaming. Faraday. You know David is grateful that your little friend is under my shoe and your little brother is not dead. David. You are a son of a bitch, I is screaming furiously, making the load quickly. Rebecca. No, David scared. Faraday. You know when Arasaka saw you and your brother using the Sandavista they were impressed, but you, David, are the only one who has put much more chrome in his body, so your brother is of no use to us. David. Faraday, son of your buckin' mother, I swear if you hurt my brother I'll kill you with my brother, no one get involved, if someone hurts my brother I'll kill him and I'll kill you, damn son of a bitch, screaming furiously. Rebecca. David super disturbed. But Kale and Douglas. Douglas. The load already, it's completed. Kale. Let's see this great show, sitting down watching a big screen. But David. David. Son of his bucking mother, screaming furiously and coming out of the truck. Soldier. What the buck? At that point everyone sees David with the cyber skeleton, but he had gone crazy. David. I will kill you all, he said, screaming, and at great speed he began to kill everyone quickly. Falco. but seeing from a tablet. Rebecca. That bitch was right, now David is faster. But they see that David activates something. Falco. What are the waves, confused at the same time, shocked, but they see that David was injected with immunosuppressants that help him be more sane, and David attacked everyone in his path, but what Rebecca and Falco looked at in astonishment at the same time, scared, was that David's eyes were greatly distorted, implying that he is in cyberpsychosis, but suddenly they see nothing. Falco. What happened, confused. Rebecca. There we go. At that, the two come out and look surprised at David with the cyberskeleton. David. Let's go for Izuku, and Lucy said macabrely, if I have to die I don't care about anything. Rebecca. David, you are a reverend son of a bitch, so much so that we will accompany you. Falco. Count on me. Rebecca. And we will go to hell, the of us together. David. I just hope my brother goes to heaven, I got him into this, and that's why he deserves heaven. Rebecca. Let's go after that son of a bitch, he said, smiling, loading his shotgun. Chapter 10, My Moon My Man. Narrator. We see Falco driving super fast to the point that he stepped on the accelerator hard. Falco. Well, where are we going? Rebecca. Let's go to Arasaka. Falco. To Arasaka, confused, driving. Rebecca. Yes, mustaches, since they have Izuku and Lucy there. Falco. Okay, I'm going there, stepping on the accelerator. Rebecca. Your medications are being professed faster, David, don't worry. But suddenly the two see that the Militic people arrive. Falco. It drives me crazy, it's the Militic people, annoying driving. Rebecca. It drives me crazy, and David is not available until minutes. Falco. Minutes, well, I will try to gain time by stepping on the accelerator, driving faster until. Rebecca. You are in front, Falco, going back, and a truck gets in front of them, starting to shoot. Falco. Well, it's time for the show, pressing a button where the hook comes out and grabs the truck in front and sends it flying with the car's ramp, making the truck fall to the other cars. Rebecca. That's how you talk, mustaches, shooting at others. Falco. Hey, what do you see in front? Seeing several cars, shit, they are from Arasaka. Rebecca. Already sweep against them. Falco. Against that army, I do not believe it, better we go. Rebecca. What, hey Buck. But Douglas. Douglas. Militic has almost been defeated, the objective entered Night City, and our recovery team is on it, this will be very difficult to cover up. Kate. This is what we win for putting all our chips in a single game. Douglas. According to route calculations, there is a % chance that he comes. Kate. He comes this way to us, why would it be? Douglas. I can't say it, there is no way he knows our participation in all this. Kate. Motherbicker, contact internal security. Douglas. Are you sure, ma'am? The high command will be alerted. Kate. It is better to cause a storm and hide in the dust, damn Faraday, nothing goes according to plan. But Faraday. Faraday. Imagine a simple fixer meeting with Arasaka's intelligence service inside his own tower, everything, a trip to the abyss, doesn't seem like it, drinking champagne. Everyone who lives in the city should aspire to the highest. This is nothing more than a springboard for me, he said mockingly, drinking champagne, but a call interrupts him. Kiwi. Faraday. Faraday. Kiwi, what's the report? Kiwi. David put on the cyberskeleton as we planned, but he couldn't eliminate Militic, not entirely. Faraday. What are you saying, surprised? Kiwi. I didn't think it possible, but he's going in and out of cyberpsychosis, he's right on the edge, if David runs out of energy we'll be next on his hit list. Faraday. He's clearly resistant for a chrome addict, but the Arasaka recovery team will take care of it. Kiwi. Maybe, but I'm not going to risk it, I did my part, so I'm leaving town, pay me, and let's get this over with, I already fulfilled my end of the contract. Faraday. Not entirely, I'm on my way to Arasaka to deliver to the Rogue and the Cyberpunk, I'll need you as backup, meet me at the drop-off point, besides I was hoping to see you one last time, we owe so much to ourselves. Kiwi. How sweet of you hanging up, why did I get into this upset driving? But the others. Falco was driving super fast while Arasaka followed them, but David started to feel weird, like hallucinating things like his brother and his mom, while outside it was chaos, since many trucks stuck them. Falco. It's the end of the road, ducking, dodging bullets. Rebecca. Wake up, David screaming. Meanwhile in David's mind. Doc. Don't ask where this came from, they are immunosuppressants 9 times stronger than the military, it will force you to stay sane for a long time, worse, the side effects will get worse, the more you use them, when you reach the last ampule your brain will jump off the other side of the edge, then you won't be able to go back. Outside of David's mind. David wakes up and injects himself with the immunosuppressants and began to destroy all the cars, making large sound waves and making a great dismissal and used. Rebecca. Bucking hell, they keep appearing upset, but David began to make waves like that, many cars fly away. Rebecca. Woo haha, what a bucking crazy excited. David. Ha 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 ha, laughing like crazy, remembering everything. Ha 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 ha. But he stops and looks that he is about to reach the Arasaka tower, but he looks to his side and sees his mother. Gloria. I know that you and your brother will achieve great things, and I know that you will be a great doctor and your brother in the abyss in Arasaka, and I know Izuku that you will be a great doctor and a super good doctor, and I saw your brother on the top floor of Arasaka, she said, smiling while David remembered what he said to Izuku that day, but Rebecca goes up. David. Mom, thank you very much, Mom, do the best, I swear I'll be on the top floor, said happily. Rebecca. Okay, let's go to the top floor, she said, smiling and getting off the car. Rebecca. The medications don't work for David anymore. Falco. Seriously, what are we going to do? Rebecca. What do you think we're going to do? Let's go to Arasaka. Falco. Do you want to go with David in that state? Rebecca. We have to take him to Izuku and Lucy. Falco. Izuku and Lucy, confused. Rebecca. They are the only ones who might be able to bring him back. I don't know anyone else but them who can. With Kiwi. Kiwi was watching Faraday's plane descend and opens Faraday. Kiwi. I'm not going to do any more jobs for you, it would be. Faraday. I understand you, but it's a shame shooting Kiwi. Kiwi. But what a painful shit. Faraday. My contract stipulates that I must get rid of anyone who knows the existence of the cyber skeleton. It wouldn't be good to make exceptions, I'm very sorry, but his hand would break since Kiwi hacked him and Kiwi run, go after Shiran in pain. Falco. We are not getting closer to the tower, and what is the plan? Driving fast. Rebecca. Since when have we had a plan? But a truck begins to crash into a wall, and Falco does a somersault that makes it fall on top of the car, and Rebecca shoots at them. Rebecca. What the buck, Arasaka, leave us alone, upset, shooting at a car making it crash. Falco. We lost them driving. Rebecca. No to the majority. Falco. Rebecca. AI a max stack, screaming, terrified, and Falco steps on the accelerator. Falco. They sent 3. Rebecca. Just because now we are cyber psychopaths so soon. Falco. This is shit, we are all screwed if David does not wake up quickly. Rebecca. Do you think I do not know, upset? But Douglas. Douglas. They sent Max Stack to eliminate it like a case of cyberpsychosis. It is a total nuisance. Hate. Has gone beyond our means to collect data, that brat, we have to stop him before things get worse. Douglas. That is impossible, nobody can stop him, he's a monster, we can only wait for the implant to wear him down. Hate. I think I know someone who can get rid of him. Douglas. Who would be curious? Hate. Atom Smasher. Douglas. You're playing something, shocked. Hate. I'm laughing, extreme cases require extreme measures. Douglas. But even if you call him now. Hate. It's not a problem, seeing Atom Smasher sitting calmly, he had already done it. The cyber skeleton that David Martinez uses was originally designed for him, it's poetic that he's the one who breaks his toy. But the others. David. Nobody messes with my little breathary AI, screaming loud, destroying a max stack plane, while remembering how they bullied his brother, and remembered how he defended him from everyone while killing everyone, and falls on top of some trucks and would launch several waves, while the immunosuppressants were used up more and more until David falls on top of the car and gets in. David. Rebecca, how many more do you have left? Spitting blood, and Rebecca saw that she only had 1 injection left. Rebecca. You only have 1 more left. David. Then my way is up, coughing blood. Kiwi. Falco. Falco. Kiwi, annoyed. Rebecca. That two-faced bitch I'm going to kill, screaming furiously. Falco. I'm seeing what this signal is, seeing on your map that there was another point. Kiwi. Falco, listen to me, Faraday shot me, I don't have much time left, she said in pain, bleeding. Falco. In the end I stab you in the back. Kiwi. Yes, coughing blood, however tag your va, I sent you the coordinates, follow them, there you will find the bastard. Falco. Do you really expect us to trust you? Kiwi. I don't know, in pain, but I know that I made a very stupid mistake, today was not a good day, coughing blood. Falco. And Izuku and Lucy are with Faraday at this moment, seriously driving, do you want us to finish off Faraday too? Kiwi. No, calm down, I taught Lucy to never trust anyone in the city so that they don't kill her, everyone betrays you at some point, she said, super tired since she was between life and death, but this time Faraday has been very late in learning an important lesson by coughing blood. Go find Izuku and Lucy for me and tell them that I want them to be happy. I would have liked to be the godmother of their wedding and for them to have many children, since I want many nephews and I be their aunt. Even if I am not there, I will take care of them wherever you are. I am vomiting blood, goodbye to everyone. And that he receives many shots in his head, and Kiwi tried to defend himself by killing one, but it was useless, unfortunately Kiwi died. Cyberpunk. Kiwi has been eliminated. Faraday. Collateral loss, Seiya, seeing Izuku and Lucy who were paralyzed without moving. And that the car where they were all jumping on a large ramp and reaches where Faraday's plane was. Faraday. Careful, and the car crashes into them. It can't be, it's David with fear since David was above them and tried to break the top of the plane. Izuku. Her brother trying to talk. Faraday. Keep flying towards the port, don't stop upset. But Douglas. Faraday will arrive at any moment with the corridor and the cyberpunk that promised us. Hate. As I suspected, Martinez is chasing him, not us. Douglas. I will order wing goes what of the turn. Hate. No, maintain route towards the port, it is better that you find them there. Douglas. I will meet them confused. Hate. Someone will have to take responsibility for all this commotion, and don't think that I will do your job is to go and stand up for me, do you understand? It would be, that damn fixer will allow him to be at the port of entry, go and tell him for me it would be. Douglas. Okay, leaving, and Adam Smasher gets up from his hiding place. Hate. You're going to face that cyber skeleton, do you think you could have a little fun, Adam Smasher? Adam Smasher. A toy that can't even stand without super developed anti-gravity technology is not what I call fun. But Faraday. Faraday had arrived at the port where he gets off. Faraday. Kill him so David Martinez doesn't get close here. So all the soldiers shoot to scare David away, but he was up above. David. Mom, look, I'm on the top floor of the Arasaka Tower, and my brother is already a great doctor, he said happily, while his eyes distorted. Very well, Doc is the last one left, I'm ready, remembering the doc's words, that's why I'm going, I have nowhere else to go. At that, David injects himself with the last immunosuppressants and gets up. But Douglas. It seems to me that someone did not follow with the delayed plan, Faraday. But I did better, I brought the boy and the girl alive, I think our agreed price was 10,000. Douglas. We do not deal with dogs that walk without a leash, you know what happens to beasts that leave their cages without permission, serious. Faraday. It is a threat, grabbing Lucy, you need the skull data and the boy you will make your guinea pig as I understand it. Douglas. I cannot allow you to take another step in the building, what are you going to do about it, seriously? Faraday. I would say that is very reckless with all the information I have in my court, it would be a great loss not to have me on your peril. Douglas. Leave the girl and the boy and get out of here, we will send the payment as agreed, we have no other use for you if you cannot provide us with all the data on the cyber skeleton. At that, everything freezes and David arrives and stands in front of Izuku and Lucy and takes them out of their trance, and the two react. David. Lucy, little brother said in pain. Lucy, Izuku. David in pain. At that, everyone gets scared when they see David, so David with his magnetism grabs the weapons and began to kill everyone, leaving a pile of corpses, and was about to kill Douglas. But Adam Smasher arrives and covers him. Faraday. Look who said he would hand over the cyber skeleton. But David creates an energy wave that leaves Faraday on the ground, breaking his leg. Faraday. AI is screaming heartbreakingly. David. Son of a bitch, you're not going to die so easily, furious, and Faraday looks at Adam Smasher. Faraday. Adam Smasher, what are you waiting for, in pain? Adam Smasher. Who the buck are you, serious? Faraday. You are a mercenary, do your damn job, furious, in pain. Adam Smasher. My business is with that annoying bucking brat. David. Adam Smasher getting in front of him, are you that Adam Smasher? They had told me that you are a legend. Adam Smasher. You are well equipped with heavy artillery for your impressive size, I didn't know you were still capable of putting two sentences together. David. And I also heard that you are practically a shitty android, even though there is a brain inside that head. Adam Smasher. You could say that I am special. David. Well, I am very special too, furious. Adam Smasher. Son of a bitch. Izuku. Faraday of shit, annoyed in pain seeing that the trauma team arrived. Faraday. Trauma team. Extra. Don't worry, we are already here, putting him on a stretcher, taking him to the plane. Faraday. I am saved, said relieved. David. AI is screaming furiously but is shot in the stomach. Adam Smasher. You can afford to get distracted, annoyed. David. AI is screaming furiously and activates his Sandavista. And that David begins to run at the speed of light, where he kills the trauma team and grabs Izuku and Lucy, and Adam Smasher also activates his Sandavista and began to shoot at David and would throw a firecracker that sends David and Faraday flying. Izuku. David, it's me, Izuku, brother, please listen to me, I'm begging you, shedding tears seeing his brother in cyberpsychosis. Lucy. David, listen to me, can you hear me, it's me, Lucy. Izuku. Lucy. David, come back, they said worriedly, and Izuku gives him a strong brotherly hug, and David slowly began to regain consciousness while remembering his brother. At the same time he felt it basic. David. Izuku said, smiling. Izuku. No, David, you installed it, shedding tears. David. Yes, he said, smiling. Izuku. I knew that one day you would do it and I knew you would die if you did it. I didn't want you to do it. I didn't want you to die. We lost mom, but you are my brother. Bringing tears. David. This was the only way I could protect you because I love you very much, little brother. I know I was a big idiot, but at least I protected you from this shitty city that you hate the most. Smiling. I couldn't save mom or Maine, just because of that I wanted to save you both, so that you can be happy both. Izuku. You don't have to save me from anything by shedding tears, all I wanted was for you to be alive, so that I wouldn't be alone anymore. David. I don't care, Izuku. I have nothing else left. You still have a complete dream in my name that is my true dream, and the other is that I had many nephews. Like the more you suck me the more I grow. That is my big dream. Everything else doesn't matter to me anymore, and I don't regret anything. Smiling, but dodges several shots from Atom Smasher, and David took a big jump as did Atom Smasher. Faraday. Falling to the ground grabbing shit all like that, dying Faraday forever. But the others. Rebecca. When do you think those sons of bitches Arasaka give up? Upset. Falco. The police are on them. I think this will end soon. Rebecca. I'm almost out of bucking ammunition. Annoying, and David falls into the truck behind. David. I'm back, he said smiling. Rebecca. It took you too long, asshole, dodging bullets. Police. Don't let them escape shooting. David. Falco. Falco. What's wrong? David. Do me a favor. Izuku. Are you okay? Lucy in pain. Lucy. I am if you're okay, said half smiling as well as Izuku. Rebecca. Well, we will have to retreat, grabbing a machine gun and loading it. Rebecca. I'm glad you're safe now, for David's sake, I mean, and thank you Izuku for keeping my secret that I really like your brother, he said smiling. Izuku. You're welcome, half smiling. But everyone sees that something falls from the sky. Rebecca. Come for my son of a bitch, I'll kill you, Aya screaming furiously. At that, Atom Smasher falls on top of Rebecca, making everyone fly away, and a smokescreen is created. Izuku. What the buck? Confused and looks horrified at Atom Smasher, and what horrified him the most was that there was Rebecca's body already lifeless. That's how sadly Rebecca died. At that part I cried. Oh Rebecca. Izuku, son of a bitch, running towards Atom Smasher, but Atom Smasher punches him that sends him crashing into a wall. Falco, son of a bitch, taking out his gun, but Atom Smasher sends him flying, breaking his hand. David, bucking bitch, running towards him like Atom Smasher. You also have a surprised Sandavista. Atom Smasher. It's a rudimentary implant. David, and I'm the one you're looking for. Upset. Atom Smasher. Don't worry, I don't have favorites, it will be a nice massacre. David, not unless I kill you first, vomiting blood, and Atom Smasher punches him that sends him to the floor. Atom Smasher. He no longer has immunosuppressants, just in time I would say. Lucy, why doesn't it work? Trying to hack Atom Smasher, like in shock, but receives a great shock causing him to fall, but Falcon quickly grabs her and takes her away. Izuku. Falco. David is still there. Falco, listen to me. Atom Smasher. I said I was going to do a massacre, no one gets out alive. But David punches him and sends him far away. David. Don't get distracted now. Atom Smasher. Damn, running super fast, taking off a piece. Who are you taking off a piece? To take a step like this to me, taking off many pieces, when you can't even stand without an anti-gravity implant. Furious. Do you think you're special? Why do you resist a little more than the others? Screaming furiously. David. I screaming heartbreakingly. Atom Smasher. Stop bothering me, furious, breaking all of David's pieces. Izuku. Falco, then we have to come back. Lucy. We have to help David. Falco. Forget it. David asked me to do this. If I come back now, he would have died for nothing. I already have the commission money with me, and he wants everything to be divided between us. Izuku. What are you saying? Shocked. Falco. He told me to tell you. But David. Atom Smasher. Dies punching him. David. Forgive me Izuku, I can't stay in this world to watch you grow. At least I know you'll be happy with Lucy. Take care brother. Thinking, spitting up a lot of blood, while remembering his entire past, his family, everything. David. His bucking mother in pain, falling to the ground. Ha 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 ha. It would be shit if one of my nephews was named David like me, or Jeffrey like the Milwaukee Butcher. That would be really shit. Ha 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 ha. Laughing. Atom Smasher. I had enough fun watching David, you could have gotten a better build, brat. David. As if I gave a shit. Smiling. Atom Smasher. Very well, as you want, preparing his cannon ready to fire. David. Goodbye brother, my idiot, he said smiling, raising his hand and raising his middle finger, remembering the great moments that happened with his brother. And that Atom Smasher made a great shot, making David's body disappear. So sadly David Martinez died, the best brother in the world. But Izuku, Lucy. Izuku and Lucy were already in the rocket that was taking them to the moon, but they both had a lost look, and the one who was most lost was Izuku, since he had many feelings colliding between them. Minutes later. We see Izuku and Lucy in their astronaut suits holding hands while they walked remembering everything, but they look at the sun. But suddenly. David. Wow Izuku, this is incredible. Izuku, Lucy. David, surprised. David. Wow, I've never been in space alone in Lucy's projector, this is incredible. Izuku, turning it around. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Damn if you don't give me my nephews. Goodbye, brother. At that moment the two blink, making David disappear, and Izuku just looked at the sun and raises his right hand and raises the middle finger. Izuku. Goodbye, brother, my asshole, smiling. Take care of mom for me. He sniff sniff sniff, he laughing at the same time crying until he couldn't hold back and fell to the ground of the moon and began to cry inconsolably, filling his helmet with tears as he remembered how his mother worked for them and that now she is dead, and how his brother defended him from any idiot at school who bothered him, and Lucy bends down and hugs him very tightly, and Izuku began to cry harder, remembering everything while Lucy hugged him tightly so that he would release everything he has, while she shed tears remembering everyone, especially David, since she had never seen a love of brothers very strong like that of Izuku and David. Hour later. We see our couple still hugging but in his room that they gave him on the moon. Izuku. Why did it have to be him and not me, shedding tears hugging Lucy. Lucy. Look Izuku, I know that in life there are people who can hurt you, but your mother and David, really, they loved you too much to the point that they did that. What happened to David also shocked me, but you know one thing, looking into their eyes. They truly loved you and a lot like me, because I will never leave you alone in life, because now we are boyfriends and no one can separate us because we are a family, and I know that they will not like that you were sad, they would surely be happy that you were, as always, smiling, she said, smiling, wiping Izuku's tears while blowing air through his mouth to calm him down a bit, and Izuku inhaled and exhaled, calming himself a lot until he calmed down completely. Izuku. I love you, Lucy. Lucy. I love you, Izuku. And that the two slowly approach and join their lips in a kiss of pure love, affection and a lot of passion that they felt. The two began to tangle their tongues with each other's, but Lucy began to take off Izuku's astronaut suit, as did Izuku, while the two were getting very hot to the point that Lucy takes off his jacket and sweater, and Izuku unzips Lucy's clothes, making her fall next to his little one, luck and everything, and the two separate but a thread of saliva joined them, and Izuku realized what he did. Izuku. Sorry Lucy, is that I got carried away by the moment, super blushed, but Lucy throws him onto the bed, takes off her boots and climbs on top, and Lucy takes off Izuku's pants and boxers. Lucy. I can't take it anymore, Izuku, I want to be yours forever, I will relieve all your pain and all your wounds, love, kissing him passionately. Lemon skipped. Weeks later. We see Lucy vomiting in the bathroom of her room on the moon. Izuku. It won't be because of something you ate or something you fell wrong. Lucy. No Izuku, I've been vomiting a lot for weeks, I finished vomiting and the bathroom faucet comes down. Izuku. Why don't we go to the doctor tomorrow to see what you have? Lucy. It's okay. The next day. We see our couple walking calmly through the streets of the moon, since it was a civilization on the moon, the two were calm walking in their astronaut suits, holding hands, very happy to have each other, while remembering everything they had experienced, but Izuku was super thoughtful, and they arrive at a train station where the train arrives, the two get on, sit down, take off their helmets, since there was oxygen on the train, while Izuku was super thoughtful. Lucy. Is something wrong, love? Izuku. Hey, seeing Lucy, nothing, smiling. Lucy. If something happens, don't be afraid to tell me, besides being your girlfriend, I'm your best friend, and that's what best friends do, telling each other secrets, so you can tell me everything that happened to you, because I'll always be your best friend and your girlfriend. Izuku said, smiling. I was thinking about everything when my mother died, about David and how we're now boyfriend and girlfriend, and I think my mother would be proud that I finally got a girlfriend, and so would David, he said, smiling a little sadly. Lucy. Izuku, look at me, I know it still hurts you that you lost them both, and I understand, you calm down, I know they are happy that you are okay, and that you are finally calmer with me, and why we are now boyfriends, that is what matters a lot. I feel that your mother and David would not like you to be sad, that is why I feel that they would be happy for the life you lead, now said, smiling. Izuku. You are right, love. Lucy. But at least I am fulfilling the promise I made to David. Izuku. How curious. Lucy. That I will never separate from you and always love you forever and never abandon you, said, smiling, taking Izuku's hand. Izuku. Really, you and David made that promise, a little surprised. Lucy. Of course, but it was always a secret, said, smiling. Izuku. Okay, love, giving him a kiss, and they separate with a thread of saliva. Oh, we already arrived at our station, putting on the helmet. Lucy. Let's go then, putting on the helmet, getting off the train, where they walk a few blocks holding hands until they arrived at a normal hospital, since there were hospitals on the moon. Lucy. I'm a little nervous, it won't be something bad in my stomach with nerves. Izuku. Don't worry, it will be nothing, besides I'm here, he said, smiling, taking Lucy's hand. Lucy. Oh, it's our turn entering the office. Doctor. Good morning young people, what is the problem? Lucy. You see Dr. Me last day have some problems like dizziness, vomiting, nausea and that. Izuku. And that's why we are here. Doctor. I see you have an implant in your stomach. Lucy. Not only in my wrists. Doctor. I see well understand your arm, we are going to take some blood to send it to the laboratory. Lucy understands her arm and the doctor gives an injection in the veins and takes blood and removes it. Doctor. Well, I will send you to do some studies to see if it is not something serious. Izuku. Yes doctor. Minutes later. Doctor. Okay, I already have the results of the blood test. Izuku. And what does my girlfriend have? Doctor confused. Doctor. I will go straight to the point, young lady, you are pregnant. That left both of them shocked because Lucy was pregnant. Lucy. Seriously doctor, in shock. Doctor. Yes, since you are weeks pregnant, that's why you have those symptoms now. Is it normal in the first weeks of pregnancy? So congratulations, are you going to make potatoes? Said smiling to calm a little the tense atmosphere of the office. Izuku. Ah, okay, thank you very much doctor. Doctor. You're welcome young people. So Izuku and Lucy left the hospital where the whole way they were paralyzed by the news and more. Lucy, since she didn't know how Izuku was going to feel like that, was the whole way to his house where they arrived and entered his room. Lucy. Izuku was a little nervous since Izuku was completely quiet until Lucy spoke. Lucy. It's okay if you don't want to take care of the baby, and if you want to leave me I will understand perfectly, he said sadly, holding back from crying. But Izuku turns around and hugs Lucy very tightly and picks her up, and Lucy sees that Izuku had a big smile and was bringing tears of happiness. Izuku. I'm going to do dad, 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 he said, super happy, jumping for joy and crying with happiness, leaving Lucy confused. Lucy. You're not angry? Izuku confused. Izuku. How could I be angry with the woman I love very much? Besides, the happiest man in the world has kicked me out, he said, super happy and bending down to Lucy's belly. Hello my beautiful glory, I am your dad, I will be waiting for you with great anticipation, and I promise you that I will love you forever, my beautiful, he said smiling, bringing tears to his eyes, giving her kisses on her belly. Lucy. Haha, already Izuku tickles me, laughing, and Izuku gets up. Izuku. You've made me the happiest man in the world, I love you very much Lucy. Lucy. Me more my love. So the two gave each other a kiss that expressed all the love they felt for a long time. I'm Skymir. Lucy. Izuku, it's your turn to change Gloria's diaper. Izuku. No way, do it. Lucy. Come on, do it, besides, it's your turn, giving Gloria to Izuku, and Izuku was staring at her. Izuku. You know, maybe David and the others would have liked to meet his niece, especially my mother, he said sadly. Lucy. Calm down love, now they are in a better place, David and my mother-in-law said smiling. Izuku. You're right there my beautiful baby, you look a lot like your mother, talking to a child, giving her lots of kisses on her head, making Gloria laugh a lot. Lucy. Yes, and she looks a lot like my own exact clone, a small version, but she has your eyes and your freckles love, smiling, now go change her diaper. Izuku. Yes, I'll go changing his diaper, the hick covering his mouth, how the hell can a baby make a huge colossal size poop, disgusted. Lucy. That's how babies are, they poop a lot, but you know what gives us the most joy, our daughter said smiling. Izuku. What a disgusting thing, throwing away the diaper, putting a new one on. Lucy. That now the two of us are very close and that we will never separate, we will be happy the of us together said smiling, giving Izuku a kiss. Izuku. I love you Lucy. Lucy. I love you Izuku, giving him a kiss. Izuku. And I love you more, blowing on Gloria's tummy, making Gloria laugh a lot. Gloria. Pa 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 pa. Izuku. Wow. Izuku. Come on daughter, say it again, approaching, but Gloria throws a burp in Izuku's face. Izuku. At least she's learning to speak, but look at Gloria, she grabbed her jacket, oh you want my jacket my beautiful girl, taking it off and putting it on. Izuku. This jacket belonged to your uncle David, but your grandmother Gloria gave it to David and he to me, and when you grow up more, I will give it to you, daughter, caressing Gloria's head. Lucy. The good thing is that it is still intact, as if nothing had happened to her. Izuku. It's because of your love you are like this, giving Lucy a kiss and the two separate with a thread of saliva. Izuku. I love you Lucy. Lucy. I love you Izuku, giving her another kiss, well let's eat, that dinner is getting cold. Izuku. Did you make? Lucy. Katsudan, love your favorite dish. Izuku. Then let's eat, he said happily, carrying Gloria. Like that our family was having dinner very quietly at the same time Lucy gave him to glory, and so our family finally lived in peace and far away from everything, despite having lived through many tragic things they were now happy, and more so because now they were a very happy family and lived happily ever after. End. Post-credits scene. We see Izuku and Lucy walking through one of the corridors of the base where they lived peacefully while Lucy carried Gloria. It was already night and our couple was walking back to her house. Izuku. The Halloween End remake movie was good, but what I liked the most was that the cinema was really bucking small. I still don't understand how we fit people in a room. Lucy. Don't even say it, it was super good. The good thing is that Gloria spent the whole movie sleeping, and the good thing is that she's asleep. Izuku. And what do you want to do when we arrive? Lucy. Maybe watch a movie like The Little Mermaid or Wall-E or Dumbo. Izuku. What are those? Confused. Lucy. Have you not seen them? Izuku. No, since I've never seen any from Disney or Pixar. Lucy. If you want we can watch them since we have the whole night to ourselves, she said smiling, but Izuku hugs her from behind. Izuku. How about we make Gloria a little brother by touching Lucy's right buttock and her right breast, blushing her. Lucy. Silly, don't do that, besides I have Gloria in my arms. Hey wait, my ears blushed. Since Izuku was kissing and biting her ear. Izuku. Okay, stop, but if we make a little brother for Gloria, please name him David, smiling, giving him a kiss on the cheek. Lucy. Okay, smiling, and Izuku stands next to Lucy. Izuku. Do you think that one day we can take Gloria to Earth? Lucy. Yes, maybe when Izuku grows up we will take her, he said smiling. Izuku. My girl, you are going to know the Earth and those of Arasaka will not bother us since they think we are dead, he said smiling, seeing the Earth. Lucy. What a beautiful night. Izuku. More the Earth, which is super beautiful like you, he said smiling. Lucy. TSK, you are still a fool, cheesy, blushing, annoyed. Izuku. But you love this fool, don't you, said smiling Lucy. And a lot, he said smiling, giving Izuku a kiss, and they separate with a thread of saliva. Izuku. One day we will be back to our home on Earth, seeing the Earth, but suddenly a huge purple crack appears in the sky, causing Izuku and Lucy to be surprised. Izuku. Lucy stay back, moving forward, watching the crack open more and more. Lucy. Izuku super scared. Izuku. What's happening, but sees that in his right hand it begins to shine a bright gold as he faded. Lucy. Izuku worried, getting closer. Izuku. No, stay away from me, he said worriedly, moving further and further away and fading away. Izuku. Lucy takes care of Gloria, worried, fading more and more. Lucy. Izuku running with Gloria in his arms, and that Lucy passes through Izuku since he had fainted and the purple portal closes. Lucy. Izuku looking everywhere, seeing that he was no longer there. Izuku screaming, super worried and shedding tears of worry, and her fear that Arasaka discovered them came true. Lucy. Where are you? Izuku screaming super loud, and Gloria wakes up and starts to cry. Lucy. Yeah, my girl, calm down, daughter. Dad, I'm sure she's fine, just calm down, my girl. I'm going to find your dad. Calm down, my princess, giving her a kiss on the forehead while she breathed to calm down, and Gloria falls asleep again. Lucy. Where are you? Izuku super worried, starting to run to his house. But Izuku. Screaming super loud while falling into a place that was a wormhole and reaches a place where he falls into a nearby building and gets up. Izuku. Where am I? What is this place? What year is this? What am I supposed to do here? Confused, and what was I in a different place? What a strange place. I hope it's not Night City. I better go take a walk to see what's up. Starting to run. The next day. Izuku was running until what happens by the UA, but feels a huge pulse and looks at the UA. Izuku. Why do I feel a huge pulse, and when I look at that school it increases more? Better, I'm going to investigate. Like that, running and reaches the basement where he sees Ryukyu, Midnight and Najire, while an explosion was going towards them. Izuku. I have to help these innocent people because this explosion would kill them, so breaking his fingers to work. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.